Hello? The fuck? What? I think my OBS has crashed or something. Hello? What? I don't know. I don't know here. Is this working? My OBS is freaking out right now. Wait. Let's see if this works. Oh. Listen, I slept really late. I slept at like what? Like 11 a.m. today, so I woke up super late. I had to get a couple things done, and now I'm finally ready. It's gonna be pretty chill, short stream here. We're not doing 8 hours. 4 might be pushing it. Definitely 2 though. Definitely 2. But if we do 2 hours, I'll be back again tomorrow. Just because I did get started today really late. In general here. Wait, am I live on YouTube right now? Wait, I am live on YouTube. Wait, what up? Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Keiichi. Wow, thanks so much for the sub, Keiichi. I appreciate you, Keiichi. Wow. Thanks, bro. 4 months, time flies. 3 days left until my exam demise. Yo, good luck, Keiichi. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, my guy. And also, please stay safe. And please stay safe, alright? And good luck on your exams. You got this. I believe in you, bro. But weird, I'm also live on YouTube. What up, Sigit? Sigithoric Kumiwan, what up? Hopefully you were able to hear me on YouTube. I tried setting up a YouTube chat here. But yeah, what up? Good morning. What up, Senpai? What up? Anyways, we'll be playing Umineko today. I literally woke up and you were still streaming. Yeah, yesterday what was a really long stream yesterday, guys. It was like 8 hours, I think. Half number 1, see you guys on Saturday. Hell yeah, Keiichi. I'll see you soon, bro. I will try to get all the VODs uploaded onto the YouTube and stuff. Yo, what up, 37 Coffee Lover over on YouTube? Hey guys, if I start lagging and stuff like that, please let me know. Because I am multi-streaming onto YouTube as well. But yeah. Hey, my music! What happened? 37 Coffee Lover. This is some nice emojis. Hey, does YouTube chat pop up on the Twitch also? Is that how that works? Is it working also? Because I was trying to set it up and it looks like it might be working. Hold on. Hey, we might be in business here, huh? I don't know if that's really allowed and stuff on YouTube or on Twitch, but oh well. Doesn't really matter, I guess. But I forgot to update some games. So I think we'll just get started onto Umineko ASAP, I think. Hold on. Jump scare, hello. Dude, I'm fucking greasy today. My goodness. But yeah, I just slept at like what? At like 10, 11 a.m. So yeah. ASAP's for the best for this chapter. We'll probably do like 2 hours or so. I don't know why, but like I was just tossing and turning and stuff. I'm like I just couldn't sleep. But now I like woke up. I'm feeling like very calm and chill, and now I got me some more yerbs. So hopefully we can just tap into that energy again. Otherwise, it'll just be a super calm, chill stream today. Hold on. You want a full screen jump scare, dude? I'm trying my best right now. Wait. Hold on. What live is this? What up? Well, I'm on Twitch right now, but we've been playing Umineko, which is a murder mystery visual novel, so yeah. But typically I'd be streaming like gacha games and whatnot. But anyways, we'll get started right away. We left off on a really crazy cliffhanger, I think. We were trying to figure out something. Last time there was a crazy fucking cannon aura fight. The guy, he tried to aura gamble again. He failed. He's the same dude that's like, I had y'all shook though, but he really doesn't do much, so. R.I.P. Burger. Gacha games are login only games. Well, right now, they're probably just login only games right now. I don't know if I would stream Wuwa. I don't know if I would stream Wuthering Waves, to be honest. I don't know if people would really want to watch that. What's this, live? I don't even know anymore, bro. Anyways. So started ASAP. I think we're on this one. Here, chapter Madam Beatrice here. That's a good way to stock up on material. What do you mean? I'm just logging in. I stopped playing Fate Grand Order when I couldn't get Oko. Or the characters from Witch on the Holy Night. So I stopped playing Fate Grand Order. Unfortunately. Dude, the gacha rates on that game is ridiculous. So, brutal. Brutal. Not free to play friendly at all. Horrible. Anyways. Oh yeah. Hold on. So we found out, Goto was doing the night rounds. There's never been anything on Rokkenjima's outside of the Shibuya family. Natsu has scolded them, saying that this was careless and that they gotta check all the doors and windows are locked. Natsu has ordered that this was the occasional disturbances of the witch, which means she believes in the witch. And then everyone who visited this island knew about the legend of Beatrice, the witch of the forest, that had become established as this island's characteristic ghost story. Because of that, it was only natural that some people would occasionally say that, and when they thought they were alone in the mansion, they had heard strange sounds or seen the shadow of a person. Okay. Okay. And then when that created too big of a disturbance and reached Natsu's ears, she made a fussing that some suspicious person might have been coming in and out. Okay. Okay, so we're thinking that... Do we really believe that there's another person? Because that was a whole thing of, like, last stream here. Of, is there really a 19th person? Started Undertale today? It's so Toho, really? From the gameplay that I, like, tried in the first hour, it seemed very chill. Like, if I remember correctly, you're, like, moving like a heart, and you're trying to, like, dodge, projectiles and stuff. Hey, you know. Especially the OC is so Zen-coded. I think Toby Fox was inspired by Phoenix Wright and Toho, maybe? I might be making that fun fact up, but he was definitely inspired by some Phoenix Wright, though. I don't know about Toho. Yeah, he was very inspired by Toho? Oh, okay. But hey, you know, what up? What up? Apparently, it said that she has aroused all the servants and had them check throughout the mansion. Because all of this uproar over the witch had happened before Goat had come. They'd only heard about her from the more senior servants. Also, I'm also having an internet update, by the way. I was inspired by Phoenix Wright. The soundtrack, not the gameplay, but the soundtrack. I know that there were some elements of the soundtrack that was inspired by Phoenix Wright. Specifically, I know there's this one track called Dating Start that's very much like Phoenix Wright. It sounds like Maya's theme, I think. Something like that. Ghost stories like that could be found in any workplace. Even at the hotel God had once worked at and at the restaurant, there's never a shortage of those types of stories. Hey Neo Melon, what up, bro? What up, my guy? I slept super late. Unfortunately, there's no lollygagging today for the first 30 minutes. So yeah. But, what up, Neo, my guy? Hey Diana, what's up? Let me chug a little bit of a yerba. At some point, I might have to shit, or I don't know, cause my stomach has been going crazy. Fuck, bro, I want to go home. Damn, you still grinding at work, bro? Hey, man, good luck, and I hope that work goes by super fast for you, man. Is the YouTube stream meant to be TikTok aspect ratio, by the way? I don't know. I think it's on vertical mode right now. But I'll make it like landscape, I think, because I think right now it's on vertical mode, I think. I got like no energy to do shit, and I don't want to drink an energy drink because it's already late. Damn, bro. What helps me? I don't know what helps me, to be honest with you. I think playing gotchas or like logging in kind of helps me. Taking a nap is awesome, but if you don't have like breaks to do that, then it's kind of brutal. But other than that, man, you just gotta truck through, man. R.I.P., bro. At work, I do drink a lot of yerb. Or maybe like a white monster, but 3 more hours? Are you able to listen to like music and stuff? Because I know that music helps me out a lot, especially at like work, but I don't know if you're allowed to listen to music or like podcasts and like whatnot. So when he had heard that story on this island, he smiled bitterly, thinking, they have that kind of thing here after all. You can? What I listen to is a lot of like house music, trance, progressive house, techno, super like fast, upbeat stuff. Cause if I listen to like jazz or like slow study music, like I will fall asleep. So like having like that fast beat keeps your blood flowing. At least for like me, at least. He smiled bitterly, but he thought when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and had not slighted that. So Nikkei background music, some of it. Some of Nikkei's background music is kind of brutal, but I do like the battle themes though. The battle themes of Nikkei is really nice, especially the ones that are like super like trance inspired. They're really good. But I'll see you, my guy Neo. Yo, have fun at work, and I hope that your shift is not too bad for you, bro. Take care, man. Wow, what up, Paradox? 115 stream streak. Thank you. Yo, we got a, I don't know, man, super VIP or like something here. What up, boys? What up? He smiled bitterly, but he thought when in Rome, too, as the Romans do, had not slighted that. But went along with it on the outside, but in his heart, he thought it was a childish trick. At first. And this is very eerie, man.
なるほど。過去の使用人たちがいろいろと騒ぎたくなる気持ちもわかるものです。
I tough it out, do a set of squats. No, dude, doing a set of squats at work is horrible. Horrible. There's a gym at my workplace, and I tried using the gym during my break, and dude, it just made my day like so much more worse. So, I don't know. That's for me though. But I know that some people really like using the gym at like work, but like me, I don't know. Like doing any like physical activity on my break, nah, not for me. Saw a lace curtain waving in the breeze from a window which hadn't been closed. They might be tempted to believe they had seen a ghost. Also, is the volume okay, by the way? Working out refreshes you, really? It refreshes me in the morning. Yeah, I would say like off straight wake up, like the first 2 hours, it really does. Even like the last 2 hours right before I go to bed, but like midday though, I don't know what it is, but I get super like tired. So there's a curse you make fun of the witch of the portrait, huh? Not for you, we can't tell. Cold. Seems like there were servants who got hurt really bad and quit too. Is Goda gonna rage bait Beatrice? Let's find out. Let's find out, Goda. I'm already this old? Nah. You don't look a day over 41? Be blessed with the workplace is hospitable again. Does he know? Does he know? I don't think he knows. Great witch with the portrait. We're gonna work hard, so please go easy on me. Alright. Go to pray to the portrait, his hands together as though he was at a Shinto shrine. Hey, what up, the lore video? This is my first stream, this is my favorite story of all time, really? I'm on episode 3 right now, so, yeah. So far, it's been sensational right now. It's also my first time streaming on YouTube and stuff, so it's gonna be weird, but hopefully it's okay. I might switch it over to like landscape mode, but right now I'm just on vertical though. Let me go run in the YouTube comment section, yeah. Hey, do you see the YouTube comments popping up on the screen also? Over on the Twitch side? Because I think it should be linked whenever someone types in chat, right? Right? Umi motion. Okay. Goda prayed to the portrait, his hands together as though he was at a Shinto shrine. Alright. Relax. It works? I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. At that time, he thought he heard a sound. Oh, what is in YouTube chat? Okay. That's fine. I wasn't expecting that anyway. But the whole point is to get started, though. The kitchen was at the sound of something metal falling on the floor. Surely a mouse or a cockroach hadn't come out and knocked over some of the dishes. No. How could that be? It was routinely and thoroughly cleaned. Goda thought that in any case he had better check what that noise had been and enter the kitchen. Stop it. He turned on the kitchen light. When he did, he heard a strange sound. Clank, 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 clank. To a cook like Goda, that sound seemed like the lid on the pressure cooker or something was shaking. Bug shake. Of course, it couldn't be in use when no one was in the kitchen. As someone had been using the gas, what a dangerous thing to do, to just walk away from it. Just in case, Goda decided to inspect the area around the gas range. Yo, if his face gets burned, or if the gas explodes, or if someone just pushes his face against the stove, I'ma freak the fuck out. I'ma freak out. Stop. But then his butt chin might save him, though. What is this? When he did, in the corner by the gas range, the pressure cooker really had been placed there, just as he thought. What they cooking over, though? But the flame wasn't on? And yet that lid was clanking. What if it's somebody's head? Maybe? Was something fermenting and leaking gas? Yuck. How could that be? Then was there a mouse or something inside? Ew. How could there be? Ridiculous. In front of people, Goda acted as though he had a bold personality fitting for his build. But he actually had an unexpectedly timid side to him. So, you're essentially calling him a pussy. Okay. I must say that I actually have an unexpectedly timid side to me also. He was terrified to find out what might be inside and he couldn't check it carelessly. Oh! In his cowardice, he grabbed a nearby wooden pestle. And with a clunk, he tapped it a little strongly against the side of the pressure cooker. When he did, the clanking sound suddenly stopped. He should have been relieved now that it had stopped. But the fact that it had stopped when he had hit it was even more eerie. It made him even more suspicious about what was inside.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. But he did pray to Beato, so it's fine, right? No! He's gonna die. There's no such thing as witches or magic. Things like that can't possibly exist. All phenomena can be explained with science? I don't know about that. What up, Alfredo? 7 hours today instead of 8? Hell nah, bro. Today's gonna be like a normal fucking day, bro. Normal day. What up, Morphine? What up, bro? As though monsters and witches could exist. He repeated that many times, trying to build up his own confidence. It was quite comical how he looked completely different from what he was saying. Oh, nah, Goda. He might die here. Goda really might die here. Who would believe in a witch? Who would believe in a magic or curses? Oh, come on! Show me what you really are! You might die. What's up? I'm off tomorrow, but I'm working tonight. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad that you're off tomorrow, bro. How are y'all today? Dude, I slept like shit today. I slept at like 10, 11 a.m. and then I didn't get started until like 5 or 6. So, yeah. Do you still using YouTube stream? Should be up, I think. I'm not too sure. Goda Aura moment. I would like to see a Goda Aura gamble here. That would be tough, I think. That would be tough. Take that. Stop it. You remove the lid of the pressure cooker. Okay, it's either gonna be a head, a mouse, a bad dragon, or I don't know. What up, Goda? Oh, Valor. Oh, are you from the YouTube? Go to Solo's Beatrice, bro. You haven't seen The Power of the Golden Chef, you think? Sleeping the day away, gang. Yeah, I pretty much slept the whole day away. YouTube chat jumped in, yeah. Wow, thanks for checking in over on Twitch, Balor. Wow, thank you. You removed the lid of the pressure cooker. Thanks, bro. And line exposed there was a sparkling, clean silver bottom of the pot. And there's absolutely nothing frightening like he had imagined. No! Phew.
そりゃ当然です。
Alright, if it's gonna be someone's head, oh my god, imagine it was Kumasawa's head.
中に何もいるわけがない。
Hold on, who has a small head? Definitely not Nanjo's head. Big ass head. Maybe Kumasawa? Because we haven't seen those two yet. We haven't seen those two. Or it's really a rat. Not Genji, because Genji was in the study room. And he had died by Renove. And then, I don't know. I really don't know here. By now, gotta realize that he had been a coward. So while he still had some doubts about what had caused the lid to make that sound, he explained it away abstractly as some quirk of positioning or something, and decided not to worry about it too much. And then he took the lid he had grabbed and softly set it back down where it had been! It's alright, there won't be a sound. Obviously. As if witches or magic could exist! Oh my god! Stop. Stop, bro. She got plated? Kinda. Clank? Stop. Hey. Clank, 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 clank. Oh, no, no, no. Clank, 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 clank. Hey, hey, hey! Clank, 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 clank. Is it really a head? All the pots and utensils in the kitchen started clanking at once? Oh, never mind. Loud ass pot. Aegis mentioned. Aegis from Persona 3. Queef Chief? Yo, I low-key shitted myself just now. It fucking reeks like pickle dip. And it grew stronger still until it finally became so strong that the lid to one of the pots fell off. And from inside that pot, a slender white arm slowly stretched out? What? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hold on. Alright. There is a way to explain all of this here. Someone is hiding in the oven and they're just sticking their hand through the fucking stovetop. That's the only possible way here. Only... Goda, check the damn oven. Someone's hiding in there. Come on. The lid fell off another pot and another hand slowly stretched out. And another? And another? Wait, what? 4 hands? Unless these are the hands from Kanon and Shannon. Oh shit, dude. You gotta stop saying that, Goda. You gotta stop saying that. I'll never believe it. Yeah, GG's, bro. GG's. That's not saying to you. And the numbers of arms grew to 7. A loud, shrill laughter split the air. Wait, 7 arms? Alright, so Kanon, Shannon, and Genji. That's already 6. But who's the 7th arm, though? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, wait, it's the 7 sisters. Oh, wait, it's the 7 sisters. What up, Tyrant? How you been? Toad of gloom and despair? Man, some fried pork. Yo, Diana, if you're able to go to a Vietnamese restaurant, you would really like broken rice. It's it's rice with a grilled pork chop with a bunch of veggies on top. It's really good. I think you would enjoy that a lot. What a letdown. It's a real letdown that a person who can make such a delicious food is such a lightweight. Hey, hold on. It's called wait, hold on. Sorry. Wait. This. I think you would enjoy this. It's rice, egg, a bunch of vegetables, a bunch of toppings, and a fried pork chop. It's pretty good, and then there's this dipping sauce. Anyways, sorry.
タいらないんなら私がもらうわ。言った
If
だけ。
you don't need him, I'll take him. He's all mine. Hey, hold on. Goda's gonna about get some action
ち
here?
ょっとダメだってば。
Wait, I don't know how to explain this though. All 7 sisters came out of the fucking shaking pots? How is that possible?
私がもらうんだから。
I'm gonna take him. Is Goda gonna have his Gohan moment here and go Super Saiyan? Magic in the scene can be explained when she realizes that Goda is Beatrice. Dude, Goda's not Beatrice. Have you ever seen a clown car? Not really, no. Hey, I got this, Goda. I will stop them. Alright, bro. Stop. Stop. Really? Just like that? Oh my god. Really? Come on, let's search. There's only one more. Oh, okay. Kinzo, Genji, Kanon, Shannon, and Goda. Wait, Natsui might die. Oh, wait, Natsui might die here. That old hag. Wait, why are all the servants dying this time? Whoa, whoa, wait. What? Eric Kiwi Tyrant Water Dispenser. That is indeed a hidden emoji. I think that's a bit emoji, right? Something like that. Wait. Why are they doing this? Why all the servants? Is it really Nanjo? Is Nanjo the fucking criminal here? I don't know. I'm eyeing you down here. The old hag, where is she? Not the mansion, maybe the guest house. You snooze, you lose, right? You snooze, you lose, right? Come on, search, find her. Don't get noticed by the relatives in the dining hall. Don't get noticed by the kids in the guest house. Search in silence, kill in silence. After all, it's still just the first twilight. Kill in silence. What? There's a reason Beatrice has a big dress and has to hide the Nanjo belly. That's what we were saying, bro. Nanjo always lives the first twilight. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm doing pretty okay, Tyrant. I just slept really late. What up, Khaled? Your streams aren't really Europe friendly, Eric. I know. Typically I do stream earlier, Khaled. It's just today I slept really late and I didn't start my day until really late. So today was a really late stream, but typically I do stream just a little bit earlier though. But yeah. But she wasn't in the mansion either. Hey, I found her. She's in the Rose Garden. Is she Beatrice? In the Rose Garden? In the rain? The fuck she's doing out here? Why is she staying around there without an umbrella? She's giving herself up. All mine. You slowpokes can just sit there and watch? If Kumasawa pulls out a fucking energy sword, I'm gonna lose my shit. I will lose my shit. Hopes everyone's okay. How's enjoying Peak? Everyone loves Umineko here, I think. So it's been a pleasure. And people have been super nice with the spoilers, where like no one has been spoiling me. So I've been very grateful and lucky here. Come on, if we take any longer, we'll be scolded by Beatrice-sama. Let's take care of it all at once. Come on, found her, surrounded her. Come on, let's get along and do it all at once, okay? I volunteer tribute, Kumasawa. Stop! Get the fuck out of here! Stop! What? Get the fuck out of here! Yo! It's interesting. It's fucking awesome. Kumasawa? Nah, hold on, bro. I knew that she was a hidden demon, bro. She was a hidden demon. Her fucking shield was purple? Stop it. Stop. And she made the rain stop also. The only other person that was ever to be able to do that was Broly from the OG Dragon Ball Z movie. That's crazy aura. What is this? Oh. Naughty girls? Wait, hold on. So why did she do this in episode 1? What do you mean?
あの子のお友達かし
Could
ら
you be friends with that child? What child?
何こいつ
Wait,
ババアのくせに
wait. Oh, friends of... Is she referring to Beatrice here? As in, like, the friends of Beatrice? Human Beatrice? It's okay, bro. Just enjoy all the baddies on screen. Old grandmas.
何かの間違いよもう一度
So I'm assuming that the different colors mean their power level. So I'm guessing it's red, bottom tier, and then purple is medium tier, and then it's got upper higher tier maybe. That's what I'm assuming. Is the stream lagging? Is the stream lagging? Yes or no, guys? Is the stream lagging? Please let me know. What? What? Stream's good? Okay. What?
どうして私たちを防げるの
Stream's much better on Twitch? Yeah. By the way, is this your first? Yeah, this is my first ever visual novel, and we will play Fata Morgana after Umineko, Khaled. Your stream is so ass? Okay. I'll end it real quick. I'll end it. I'll end it. I'll end it. Okay.
どいて
Move aside.
もう一度よ
One more time.
何度やっても無駄だ
Dude, wait, hold on. This soundtrack. We've only heard this when Beatrice was walking with a Rosa here in the fucking forest, so I really like this side chorus a lot. Gangnam Style.
この
What up, senpai? Airball. No matter how often you try, it's useless. This person is good? Oh! Wait!
私はあの子を待っている
I'm waiting for that child. Oh my, what if? Crazy Hail Mary here. So it seems like Kumasawa knows of Beatrice here. But what if Beatrice is the daughter of Kumasawa? What if, wait, hold on. Somebody cracked Kumasawa and then she gave birth to the reincarnation of Beatrice. Imagine? That'd be crazy.
どうか呼んでき
But who would crack her though? Nanjo? Hold on. Who looks like Beatrice here? They got the same eyes though, low key. Let's see. I ain't got no clue. I'm waiting for that shot. Would you mind calling for her?
そのようなデッチ
We'd
ボ
be
ークを
apprentice to you like that.
私たちがすると思う
You're cracking Kumasawa? I would
その
too.
必要はない
Oh my god.
ベアトリーチェ様
Uh-oh? Oh? Renov too?
宣言するほどでございます
There's no way that Kumasawa Solo's here! There's no way!
必ずやお目覚め
I was sure that you would awaken?
ローノウェイ
What?! She knows?! Get the fuck out of here! Hold on, get the fuck out of here! Nah! Wait, hold on. Wait. This is ridiculous right now. Hold on. Kumasawa. Insane? Actually no. Solos, there we go. She has a massive purple shield. Knows Renov and can see all 7 sisters.
久しぶりですね
It's been a long time. Let the scene play out.
久しぶりで
Okay.
す
Sure, it's been a long time.
こいつロノウェ様を呼びつけに
Yeah, that means she's stronger than him.
そしてあ
And
なたもお久しぶりですね
stop. It's been a long time for us
ベア
also.
トリーチェ
So she knows Beatrice also.
こいつベアトリーチェ様までも呼びつけに
Is she the strong dude? Is that Loki Mickey Mouse?
よい
そのお方をどなたと
Do you know who this person is? Bao. If she says Bao to Kumasawa, I'm gonna lose my shit.
ベアトリーチェとはそもそも
What? Beatrice was originally this person's name. Wait. So our theory of someone being Beatrice was true then. Wait, we were low-key on the money here. Wait. Her original name was Beatrice. What is that?
わらわはそれを受け継いだに過ぎ
I'm muting it. Wait! Is Kumasawa the original Master Beatrice that taught her magic? Cause we know that there's three now. There's the one that was wearing the black dress, there's this witch one, and then there's the human one.
そのお方こそはわら
Oh
わ
my god, it is! What the fuck?
仙台ベアトリーチェ
Wait, she's the original Master one! What?
リーチェ教
Alright, hold on. Sorry, hold on. OG Beatrice was the pretty lady from Prologue. Gold butterflies appeared in ones and twos from the Garden of Roses and began to gather around Kumasawa. And after becoming a golden radiance and enveloping her, they burst and disappeared and Kumasawa's form was no longer there. What? Oh my god! Stop! Get the fuck out of here! What? There's another golden witch and the one who had in the past explained to Beatrice the path of an endless witch. The only person Beatrice had called master in her entire life. Her hair was long, beautiful, and vividly youthful. And her figure in that elegant dress was unrecognizable as an old lady. Yo, no wonder that she didn't give a fuck. No wonder that she was always in the fucking background being a cuck. She knew, bro. She was the strongest for a reason. No, this looked like a completely different person than Kumasawa.
これはお師匠様
Wait, hold on, wait a second. If she was, wait a second. Which Beatrice was Kinzo fucking on though? Unless he was having a fucking triple dipper here with all four fucking Beatrices.
再びお会いできる日が訪れるとは
Erin dreamed the day would come that we would meet each other again.
ええ私もですよ
Stop.
よもやまた眠りが
Suddenly I never even dreamed that my sleep would be
夢にも思い
disturbed.
ませんでした
But why is she hiding in the Kumasawa? Wait, what? What if her soul is stuck in Kumasawa's body? Maybe.
まったく厄介なところでお目覚めになられる
MILF Manor. Such a troublesome time for you to
い
awaken.
つもの通りお休み
If you
であら
remain
れた
sleeping
な
as
ら
usual, the first flight could be finished without much
第一の
trouble.
晩何も手こずることなく終えられるのよいや
Or should I
むしろ
welcome you?
歓迎すべきですかな少々退屈してお
I
り
was
ま
just a
した
little bored.
相変わらず悪趣味な遊びで
Playing with sinless people in a vulgar
罪
game.
もない人々をもてあそんでいるようですね
There's some white parts by the painting you visit. Dude, Kinzo is fucking disgusting.
無限の魔女の力は
I believe I've taught you many
決して
times
人
the
に
power of the
迷
endless
惑を
witch
かけ
must
る
not
こと
be
に
used
使
to
って
cause
はな
people
いと
trouble.
何度も教えたはずですよそう言うなよ
Don't say that,
お師匠
master.
様退屈は私たちの天敵じゃ
Isn't boredom
あ
our
りません
natural enemy?
それから逃れるためのちょっとしたスパイスに過ぎませんよ
Yeah, hold on. Part-timers served the family for a great many years despite quitting her job several times. Shrewd and more than competent when it comes to performing her. She's not highly regarded. Okay. Never mind.
侵食が進めば進むほどにわらわの力は
The more the corrosion advances, the stronger my power becomes, the easier it becomes to call my minions.
しかし
But who would have thought it would release a seal on you, Master, at the
お
same
師匠様の
time?
封印を解くことにもつながったと
The
はね
seal on you, Master?
それを予見していたからこ
That's
そ
because I predict. She knew? Is she Aizen?
私はこうしてあなたの
I
すぐ
slept very
近く
close
で
to you
眠
like
りについ
this?
たのですよ願わくば二度
As
と
I
起
prayed in
こ
my
され
sleep
ぬ
that
こ
I
とを
would not be
夢に
woken
見た
again.
こうしてあなたと再会してしまった
Being
の
reunited
は
with you like this is a very
私にと
sad
って
thing for
は
me.
とても悲しいことです。相変わらずお師匠様は食えないな。
What?
ロの上、家具の子たちを下げなさい。
Have the furniture children step back? That's crazy aura. Holy shit.
家具
Holy
は主に使
fuck.
えるだけです。
Furniture merely serves its master. Wow.
すべての罪は
The master is responsible for all of her crimes.
かしこまりました。
Oh!
マダム・ベアトリーチェ。
Madam Beatrice. Not even milady. It's Madam.
その名はもうその子に譲り
I
ます。
surrendered that name to this child.
さあ、下が
I'm
り
now
なさい。
step back.
家具の娘たち。
Furniture girls.
私は一度聞かぬとしても
For those who did not listen to this the first time, I say it a second. Don't make her say it a second time.
しかし三度目は口にし
She does not speak a third. Don't try her. Don't try her. Wow.
下がりなさい。煉獄の名
Step the
主が
fuck back.
巻き添いになれば
If you get involved,
塵
you'll
と
be
化し
turned
ます
to
よ。
dust. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. They killed Cannon and Shannon. Go ahead.
下がれみんな。
Oh, Lucifer stepping back down. Renove and the Seven Sisters of Purgatory retreated. After that, there was the Beatrice whose bold expression didn't falter. And the master Beatrice who had given up that name wore a composed smile.
さて、お師匠様。
Are they gonna 1v1? Stop.
久しぶりの再会には
Black tea.
どんなお茶のご用意が
What tea shall prepare? Black tea.
そうですね。ほうき星の訪れよりも
This
久
is
しい
longer
再
in coming
会
than
で
the
す。
visit of a comet.
もてなしてもらいまし
I
ょう。
will accept your hospitality.
粗相があるようならば、我が
If there appears to be any issues in my name and the title of Endless
返
Witch,
してもらいます
I will have them returned, understand? Bro, this is the strongest Endless Witch in history versus the strongest witch of today. This is literally JJK, bro. This is crazy.
無限の魔女にも免許更新
There's even a license renewal boss for the title of Endless Witch?
仰せのままに
Yeah, hop in that octagon and fight here.
あなたの弟子がどれ
See
ほ
how
ど
splendid your
立派に
disciple
な
has
ったの
become.
そしてとっく
See
の
how far
昔
she
にどれほ
surpassed
どあ
what
なた
you
を
were
凌
long
駕したか
ago?
とくとご覧に入れましょう
Yeah, cage fight. Let's add some mud in there too. What? It looked like sparks exploded in the air between the two Beatrices. Stop! Get the fuck out of here! Oh my god! Look at this fucking CG. This is crazy. Holy fuck! Just by staring at each other, they purge all spirits from that space. What the fuck? I mean, snatched. They're both snatched though. My goodness. Alright, no wonder that they have a fucking fighting game here. There's no wonder. Okay, Golden Fantasia, it makes sense now. It's understandable why they have a fighting game. Even though it's a Discord fighter, who cares? As they watched, the Seven Sisters shivered. Because if they had retreated just 3 steps less than they had, they would have already been turned to dust by now.
さあいらっしゃいベアトリーチェあなたにその名を譲ったことが私の生涯でただ一度の
Surrendering my name to you is the only regret I have in my life. Why?
その過ちを今自
I
ら
will
の
now
手で
correct
修
that
正
error
し
with
ま
my
しょう
own hands. Master Beatrice, only regret is, surrendering her name to our Beatrice.
そりゃあ違うぜお師匠様わらわのただ一度の過ち
My only error was leaving you alive!
この程度の力を学ぶのに、
Oh.
あんたに弟子
Does
に
becoming your
しちまっ
disciple
た
to
こ
learn
と
this
だぜ
trifling level of power? Got that?
な
He's a fourth sprite? Really? You call this magic?
何が無限
Call
の
this
魔
being
女
an endless witch?
こんなの気づくだけの
Alright,
力じゃねえか
hold
よ
on. So Battler is watching this like a fucking cuck in the tea party. How the fuck do you explain this, Battler? How the fuck are you gonna explain this shit, man?
それをもったいぶって
You made such a big deal of it.
お前の出番はとっくに終わってんだよ
Is this not Star Wars? This is dead ass Star Wars. Oh! Oh shit! Red shoes fake. Stop. White butterflies? What? Oh, she shook. She shook. She shook. She don't want. Shadow clone jutsu? Get the fuck out of here, bro. What is this, Mickey Mouse? What is going on? What is even going on anymore? No, this OC is crazy. Sounds like Toa a little bit. Yo, me and you, bro. I ain't got no clue, Battler. Me and you, bro. I ain't got no clue, bro. Dude, you're supposed to help me, man.
かわいそう
She's in the tea party also?
私の弟子が迷惑をかけていますね謝ります
あんた何者なんだ熊沢のばあちゃんだどうしてこんな姉ちゃんにバカ
Yeah, bro. After episode 3, we gotta do a physical examination of a Kumasawa again here.
つうかあんた誰だよわけがわからねえ
But I'm noticing she has that same fuck-ass V, though. So what of those 7 sisters is her children, maybe? Cause she has this fuck-ass V-bang, but at least on her, it looks a lot better, though.
これは何の特撮なんだ
What kind of special effects are these?
俺は頭がどうに
My
かな
head
っ
feels
ち
like
ま
it's
い
gonna
そうだ
explode.
私はあの子の魔女の師匠です
I'm the witch man. Yup, we know.
かつての名はベアトリ
Old name
ー
was
チ
Beatrice.
あの子が私を継ぐときにその名を送ったため
She doesn't have a
今
name?
は名を持ちます
But her soul was hiding in Kumasawa, right?
あんたがすでに言い切っちまってるが俺はあんたの弟子のせいで
Seven
大い
children?
に迷惑
Damn,
してい
bro.
るぜ
Hella stamina. You already said it, but your disciples being a real pain to
頼む
me?
から責任取って何とかして
Take
くれ
responsibility and do something?
じゃな
Hell
くて
nah.
俺はこんなの信じねえぞ魔女も魔法もあるもんか
That's if witches and magic are real.
こんなめちゃくちゃ
I
バ
won't
カ
accept this
な
messed up
俺は
battle.
認めねえぞ
Alright, bro.
くそったな俺は何を信じりゃ
What
いい
am
ん
I
だ
supposed to do? Wait, okay. She laughs just like Kumasawa
あ
here.
なたらしいとても短気なもてなしですね
Hospitality with a very quick temper.
さすがお師匠様この程度じゃバカバカしくてまぶたを開く気にもなら
She's
ない
aura farming like crazy. You can't even be bothered to open your eyes.
島ごとぶっ壊す気で
Looks
な
like it'd be
きゃ
impossible
無
unless
理
I'm
らし
prepared to
い
wreck the
ぜ
whole island, right? Nah, you know what? Go ahead, bro. Drop a fucking nuke. Go ahead.
さあさあおいでなさい
Shoulder war towers? What is this? Balloons? Tower defense? The fuck is this? Stop! Stop! In response to Beatrice's summons, a terrific earth tremor split the rose garden. On either side of her shoulders, 2 massive war towers sprouted and stabbed into the heavens. What am I watching? They stretch 100 marut tall, and each one had over 360 ports. They were war towers of the gods' army corps, which has not allowed the heroes of antiquity to invade their precincts, even as they banded together. As Beatrice elegantly floated in the gap between the massive 2-headed towers, she looked down on her master, sneering with an absolute superiority. If Master Beatrice pulls out a fucking fighter jet and just rams it into these damn towers, bro, holy fuck, that'd be crazy aura. Crazy aura. Or if Boat Martyr comes in, jumps off a fucking ramp, and then crashes into the damn towers, that'd be cold too. With the 2 massive towers lined up behind her shoulders, the witch looked very small, like a butterfly dancing between large trees.
蝶に化ければ買わせるとか思うな
Dodgy by turning into
よ
butterflies?
双子島
Goku
の万博
furniture?
密度じゃあんた虫ピン
The
の
density of the Twin Towers barrage wouldn't just make you a pin of bug collection. It'd make you a madly stabbed pin cushion, get it? Yeah, well, jet fuel can't melt steel beams. The tower's more than 720 ports open and godly soldiers ready their multi-shot ballistas? This is like Arknights. What?
それであなたの手番は
Does
終
that-
了ですか
Stop. Does that conclude your turn? Does that conclude your turn? She said that's it? She said that's it? Are you finished or are you done?
それが遺言かよ
Those are your last words?
ぶっ放せ
Open fire? This is how you got Kirk? Yeah, probably. Oh my god, get down! Ballista shots numbering easily over 1,000 were all fired at once, drawing a beautiful geometric curtain of death. The boar sound performed by those bowstrings were probably even deeper than the sound of death swinging his scythe. Holy bet rate? Sorry.
おいでなさい
Come,
墜落せし
come arise, fallen tower.
一なる言語をはぜその罪を知らし
Split the single language and make known the sin. Hold on. Hold on, bro. So, okay, shoulder war towers. Wait, this might be important. Beatrice summons what towers? Shoulder war towers. OG Beatrice summons fallen towers. Okay. A 10-minute break to read about Maroots? Man, fuck that! Hold on! Give me a second, bro. What?! The sky was thin in an incandescent red, and from between the clouds, a blazing massive tower fell upside down? Wait, this is actually just 9/11. That massive falling tower and its rubble swallowed the thousands of ballista shots so that not one of them could approach the body of the witch who had summoned it. Yes, none can approach the mysteries of heaven. That was the truth of the fallen tower. Moderate type feats? What up, River Hermit?
お師匠様いちいちやることができ
You do something, you always do it big. Yeah, blasting big loads.
私の手番は終わりませんよ
My turn isn't over! I'm also noticing that she has this fucking wand here. But Beatrice doesn't use a wand. Why is that? Also orange. We haven't seen anyone wear orange, right? I think orange is she's the only person that wears orange. I don't recall anyone wearing orange here. Imagine if Umineko had a good anime. Okay.
さあさあおいでなさいイバルディの息子た
Sons of Evaldi!
ち我にふさわしき槍を与えた
Bestow
まえ
upon me a worthy spear. She's summoning the Sons of Evaldi. And Sons of Evaldi. A spear. Alright, bro. Alright, stop it. What?! What is going on?! What?! As a massive crimson tower that had fallen made a mighty gold-colored explosion. I have no words. I have no fucking words for this. This makes no fucking sense here. This makes no fucking sense. As the massive crimson tower that had fallen made a mighty gold-colored explosion from inside those flames, a spear showed itself of such massive proportions that you had to look up to see all of it, much like a tower. It was too large for even a giant's hand. It was a divinely beautiful spear of the gods, so massive that it gave the illusion that the tower which had fallen had turned into a spear of the same size. Spoiler? Yo, delete that! I didn't see what it was, but no spoilers, please! A spear of sword and victory that had no one could escape.
無用の双子塔ですね
It looks like your twin towers are useless.
自ら左右の退路を断つとは
That's what
愚
George
かし
Bush also said. How floors that you blocked off your means of escape on both
一
sides.
本の槍をもお前
You
は
can't
防
defend
げない
against even a single spear. Damn! When she snapped her fingers in command, the massive tower-like spear shot at Beatrice like a lightning bolt. What?! As a golden witch danced in the gap between the towers like a butterfly. It sliced straight through the air like a flash of lightning. Wait, spoiler? Wait, yo, don't spoil, please! I know that people get excited, but don't spoil, please. Don't, like, say any fun facts or whatever. Yeah, just... It sliced straight through the air like a flash of lightning, aiming right for the middle of the absolute center of her heart, with the most ultimate and extreme precision.
こんなところでグングニルが弾けると
Gungnir? This is crazy. Is his stream dying? Probably. We might be dying already.
やっぱりお師匠様はすげえな
Are we dying? Really, our incredible master? We might had a crazy lag spike. We might had a crazy lag spike. I had a crazy lag spike here. Hype overling the stream, yeah. Yeah, it should be fixed. Alfredo, do your job? Yeah! If you see spoilers, you gotta delete it. It's too late, Alfredo. It's too late. Explode useless towers.
見てよ巨人兵の戦列よ
Giant soldier battle line.
その盾と胸で神なる槍を
Fully
防
block the
ぎ切る
divine spear with your shield and chest? The shoulder ward towers exploded in gold. Wait, hold on. Alfredo, you don't gotta delete it. Oh, we're getting cooked here. We're low-key getting cooked. We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. Wait, hold on. Why is this lagging so bad? Why is this lagging so bad here? It's lagging really bad. Are we back? Refresh. Refresh. Okay, we should be back. Refresh. My internet is getting updated, by the way. I'm just saying. It's getting updated, so it's still a bit sketchy here and there, but are we back? Yeah? It's okay. Yeah? Hello? Good? I think we should be fine here. It's looking good on my end so far. Hello, maybe? I got it now. Hey, yo, Alfredo, if you see that, it's fine, bro. Don't worry about it, but people already spam messages, so like it was fine. You don't gotta go back and like look at it. You know what I'm saying? Just. Anyways, we should be fine, I think, though. All right. Anyways, your shoulder ward towers exploded in gold. They became several billion gold butterflies. Are we okay or not? Are we good? Yes or no? Those butterflies took the shape of 7 massive armored soldiers. Each stretched a full 50 Marut into the sky. And they lined up in front of Beatrice. Is it very minor? Nah, I didn't see it, but like, don't do nothing crazy though. Hey, River Hermit, protecting the master and holding master shields which towered like windmills. Wait, what? What? What is this? Their massive size was evocative of a mountain range. The witch hiding behind them was like a small moon hiding behind the mountains. Once in the past, when the Master Shield's giants' health had been readied by the whole Giants' regiment, they had protected King Wilhelm's Who the fuck is King Wilhelm? Not only from the arrows, but from the wind and the rain. And when they had faced upwards and held their shields to the heavens, not a single raindrop had gotten through. Half was a witch but forgot her respect for the divine. She's summoning giants and then she has a spear of the gods? Someone is hallucinating really bad here. I just can't explain this. There's no way that magic is just fucking real here. There's no way. Unless this is some like fairy tale story.
道理ですね。人間の金属
No matter how much human metal you are armed with, you cannot block the spear of the
防げ
gods.
ません
What?
マダムの見事なエポレットメイトです。
A wonderful epaulette mat by Madam.
そんなベアトリーチェ様もちろん忘れません
Of course, I've forgotten, Master. She has something planned here. I think it might be a trap. It might be a trap.
さあさあおいでなさいヘパイストスと弟子たち
Come arise. Hephaestus and his disciples
我にふさわしき盾を与え
bestow upon me a worthy shield, so that's probably another god then. A golden whirlwind rose at the feet of the giant soldiers. It was a group of countless butterflies. They attached themselves to the massive shields like gold leaves, sparkling like they were a gold mirror. That was the absolute defensive wall that the king of the gods gave to the goddess. The Aegis shield. When the Holy Spirit, which left a dignified tail behind it like a comet, crashed into the mountain range of that gold shield, there was a terrible thunderous roar? It was a creaking of the pillars that held up the heavens. The divine spear spun around and around and sent in the direction the sun sets. Apply your Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge to this? Dude, No!
ありえない
Impossible?
真相を防いだ
She defended against the divine spear.
いいえ、違います。
He's sweating! Renova is sweating?
神なる槍が避けたのです。
The Holy Spirit avoided the impact.
絶対の槍と絶対の
It is the law of the gods that an absolute spear and an absolute shield must not fight each other?
起きて
Wait, why? What? Law of the gods that spear. Wait, hold on. Law of the gods that an absolute spear and an absolute shield must not fight each other. Wait a second, hold on! If you apply this to Kanon and Shannon, right? The parallels, right? Absolute spear, Kanon, shield, Shannon. Huh?
それはつまり防いだのと同じことですが
Sandcast was important, it came to defeat unless to say so, kinda. Although in the end it means the same thing as defending against it.
このような荒事ばかり
Shadowless fighting appears to be the only area in which your skills have improved.
むしろお師匠様はこういうお遊び
Or
が
rather, it seems that you were still as bad as ever at this kind of game, Master.
わらわからのお返しだ
Okay.
法典にのっとり槍には
I shall follow the
槍
code
に
and
お
counter.
返ししましょう
She can summon her own fucking spear, okay? Makes sense because she is the Endless Witch. Not surprised. Not surprised. The giant soldier battle line, which had fully blocked the divine spear, released their holy gold shields. The shields fell to the earth, making the ground shake. It could just be Nanjo twerking too. And then another gold whirlwind arose. And then these 7 gold shields changed their form into 7 massive spears of lightning gliding on the ground. In unison, each of the giants lifted a leg high and firmly stamped on the tips of their handles. As the earth shook with a thunderous sound, the 7 lightning spears spun beautifully and flew up above the giant soldiers' heads. They covered everywhere in a spray of gold as it began to fall before the giants. Each of the giants squared off them with the force of their whole body. They kicked and smashed them into pieces. These broken pieces numbered exactly 30 each and became lightning spears of exactly the same size as What? How? Which made 210 for all 7 of them, and all of those burst at once, each splitting into 30 thorns, so they were 6,300? It became a thunderclap barrage, drawing out a beautiful geometric pattern. And then each of those changed into the 30 bolts of lightning, so that 18,900 thunderbolts shot at the predecessor Beatrice. That's so bullshit. That's so bullshit. Please dodge this. It's over?
さすが やりますね。
She's ready for it though. Come on. She's ready for it though.
マダムは
From Madam? Madam is the OG one. Certainly a bundle of almost 20,000 thunderbolts should have reduced the master's body to dust. It should have, but it didn't. But there is no impact. Beatrice knew immediately that she had been fooled. Was that a fucking decoy? Was that a decoy for her to charge up a goddamn spear bomb? At that moment, from the direction the sun was supposed to set, she felt an impossible ray of sunlight. A brilliant ray of light shone on her profile. It was the figure of the master, holding aloft the spear of the gods that had supposedly been repelled a short while ago. She bore a brilliant radiance looked like the sun on her back, and made it shine on the incarnation of darkness. Beatrice, watching from there, was trapped like a mouse in a cage, cornered in a dead end formed by the giant soldier battle line. By now, the predecessor Beatrice had seized that position directly alongside the giant soldier battle line. Holy fuck. Now we're done playing, and she's gonna open up her eyes. Have I lost? Expose my flank? What? Her bold expression hadn't faltered once before now, but now it twisted for the first time. And faster than Beatrice could click her tongue, the predecessor Beatrice released a holy spear. Another one! In mid-air, what up, Julia Goob? It sprung up into the air once more and changed its form once again. The Vargar brothers. Dude, I have no fucking idea what's going on! Who is this? Is that Goda's real name? Is that Nanjo's brothers? How do you explain this? Nanjo, what's your last name, Nanjo? I have no idea how to fucking explain this. Terramont, man, get the fuck out of here! Bestow upon me the giant smashing iron hammer of heaven. This bitch is Thor! Giant soldiers protect me? Yo, she dead ass just summoned Maharaga. Maharaga protect me, head ass! What are you doing, you slow pokes? Yo, you fucking suck, Beatrice. By now, it was no longer a spear, but the whirlwind of a massive hammer that sounded its sound. That raised a sound like a windstorm as it flew through the air. It was a legendary hammer that had shaken the king of the Frost Giants. Wasn't this hammer in a God of War? So the giant soldiers couldn't escape from that fear. So no matter how much their master ordered them, they couldn't block their path with that hammer? Back rank mate, rest in piss. Yo, what? What happened? I don't know. I have no idea. Before the whirlwind of this massive chunk of metal, Beatrice was nothing more than a mere speck. The instant the whirlwind started to suck Beatrice in, Beatrice's form turned into a massive war tower. The iron hammer smashed the war tower, scattered tremendous amounts of rubble, but it did not reach she who had escaped behind it. She escaped behind it? Furthermore, when the smoke started to settle, the war tower had sucked into the massive iron hammer without crumbling, blocked the way. Even the giant smashing iron hammer couldn't break through the final tower protecting the witch. However, this war tower was in fact the witch's last trump card. It was a war tower for dodging that could only save her from danger once. But this tower was impregnable. Unless Kinzo throws his black magic sperm at it. You never know. No weapon could break through it. Just then the moon disappeared. As Beatrice hid in the shadows of the giant soldier battle line in the war tower, she looked up at the sky, and it's Kumasawa! Get the fuck— stop! Stop it! Is that Lu Bu? Who is that? When she did, inside the moon was the figure of a massive horse ridden by a god of war and death. This bitch summoned Kratos! Or Ares! The predecessor Beatrice rode the— Nah. What do you mean she's riding on the horse with them? What do you mean? His cloak had blocked the moon and swallowed it in an eerie shadow. And the spirit of the gods was in his hand once more. Who is him, though? Who is he? It was, in other words, a godly knight who had jumped over the ramparts formed by the giant soldiers in the war tower, attacking from the heavens. What? Smothering mate? You got me. Smothered mate. Wait, why is she sweating though? Yeah, okay, now what? The struggle to the death between the two witches with the same name was resolved. Oh my god. Oh my god! The spear that had been launched from the heavens pierced the ground. Did Kumasawa lose? No? The giant soldier battle line and the war tower split up into countless gold butterflies, striking the air in a golden storm. Then the sound of thunder. Who wins? And the sound of the falling rain and wind. Suddenly that place was the empty rose garden once more. And the butler and the rest were watching the two witches confronting each other. But only Beatrice was different. What? She had been pierced straight through by the spear from the base of her neck. She got conked! From the base of her neck and her right shoulder to her left buttock. Unable to even reach the ground with her feet. Can I see the CG of this? Real quick? No? Horribly exposed like a pitiful pinned butterfly tormented by the wind and rain. No CG? We ain't got enough budget for the CG? That ass? Truly, she's a fearsome person. She won!
Beatrice.
What? What? Beatrice wore a bitter smile of Yo, where was she in episode 1? You could have saved the whole fucking family if you would have just did this in episode 1, Kumasawa. The fuck were you doing? In episode 2, where were you? But a strand of blood dangled from her mouth, making her look even more pitiful. The title and power of the Endless Witch. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. We're too immature to be called the Endless Witch. Forgive me, Master. Nah, save that. Hold that. We don't need that. I was just, it was just a prank. It was just a prank, right? Yeah, go fuck yourself. I will take my name back from you. I will return you to your original form. Where relationship is power which is beyond you and live a life suitable for yourself. Oh wait, you actually sent it in the Discord? Come try to remember. Oh my god, imagine it's fucking Nanjo. What form? The predecessor Beatrice begins to reset the words of power. When she did, a small gold butterflies gather around the skewered Beatrice and begin to swarm about her. Would it cry if she speared me too? I think I would take it. Like butterflies sucking the nectar out of flowers. Okay. They began to suck the magical power out of Beatrice, and it seemed that it caused her intense pain. A cry of agony escaped from Beatrice's mouth. She no longer had any power to resist it. Try to remember. Oh wait! That's the same fucking technique that she used in the prologue when she tried fixing that one base. What form did you have? But what does this mean though? So this Endless Witch, she's a broken person. Is that what that means? I don't know. Repeat it with me? Let us chant together. Alright. And it will be over in no time. Well, now what? End your pain as fast as possible?
そうだな。お師匠様と
How long has it been
どれくらいぶりかな。
since I chanted with you? It's been like 20 years, hasn't it?
さあ一緒にさあさあ思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたのか。
She sunned her crazy.
さあさあ思い出してごらんなさい。
Try to remember. Oh my god, wait. Imagine she does a role reversal against her with this chant.
あなたがどんな姿をしていた
What
のか。
form did you have? She's gonna turn her back into Kumasawa. Watch. Maybe? And the two of them began to recite the same chant. More and more gold butterflies danced around and swarmed around Beatrice.
大丈夫ですよ。
That's right, milady?
あなたは私の弟子であることを
You'll lose the
失い
fact that you are
ま
my
せん。
disciple.
私の使え
But
る
that
お
will
嬢
not change
様
the
であ
fact
る
that
こ
you
と
are
に
the lady I
変わりはあり
serve.
ません。
What?
そうしたらまた一緒に
I shall read a book for you
ご本を
again?
読んで差し上げましょう。リンゴのパイを焼いて
I shall
差し上
bake
げ
you
ましょ
apple
う。
pies again. Wasn't Maria an apple pie? What is the correlation here? Apple pie, Maria apple pie. I don't remember. I don't know, bro.
昔のよ。
I don't fucking know, man. Just like it was long ago. What if she's Maria's mom?
さあさあ思い出してごらんなさい。
Come try to remember.
ああ思い出してごらんなさい。
I want to make pies with you. Yeah, I want to make pies. Yeah, try to remember.
そろそろ思い出せてきた
It's gotta be a trick. It's gotta be a trick. You finally starting to remember.
なあお師匠様あんたの後ろにあ
Did you
る
remember?
それ思い出したかな。
What?
何ですか。
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. She caught her slipping. She caught her slipping. She backdoored her. She backdoored her.
これは
What is this? This is when the predecessor Beatrice looked behind her. There was a creepy hedgehog. Sonic! No. It was her. What? It was herself? There's another predecessor Beatrice whose whole body was packed with ballista shots. What? What? Lying there like a pincushion doll.
さあさあ思い出してごらんなさい。あなたがどんな姿をしていたの
I knew it. I knew that she was gonna fucking go crazy.
違うか。
What form did you have? Wait, how? Bro, this is literally JJK, bro. Gojo won and then all of a sudden somehow lost? Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah, fucking right.
さあさあ思い
You
出
were
してごらん
scared
なさい。
shitless, Beatrice.
あなたがどうやって
You're so baited?
殺
Yeah,
され
actually.
たのか。
How were you killed? Oh, this soundtrack's really nice. Mother? Yeah, bro. Someone's gotta have given birth here, and someone's a reincarnation or something, bro. The predecessor Beatrice was shocked. Instantly, her form began to grow faint.
これはいつの
This is so Mickey Mouse. This is actually so Mickey Mouse.
最初に呼んだのは双剣の塔
In
で
the
はない
beginning, I did not summon shoulder
四
towers.
つ子の塔だったのよ。
Dude, they're just making shit up, bro. They're literally making shit up. What do you mean? I did not summon shoulder. You verbatim, you said I summoned shoulder towers. She's fucking cheating. They were quadrupled. Yo, ref, do something, ref. Hello, ref.
お師匠様の左右はるかに潜んだ隠し塔が描くセブンスランクループ
What
の
time is
死
it?
の
Why am I
境
yelling?
界線
Why am I yelling so fucking loud? Hold on, bro. Lock in. You nonchalantly stepped across the 7th ranked rook boundary of death created by the two hidden towers.
お師匠様
It
は
is
のこ
JJK,
の
it
こと
is.
踏み越えてきてく
Hey,
れ
that
た
texting, yeah. Which were lurking in the distance on either side of you?
チェック
Do
の発
something,
生が
Battler?
遅れてしまったことだけは
It was bad manners for me to say check so late. What if Battler comes from the Tea Party on some Goku type shit, and then he takes the bullets for her, and then he goes back to the Tea Party and then revives, which then saves predecessor Beatrice.
率直に謝ろうぞ。
Let me open apologize. If this is JJK writing, I have further reason not to watch it. If anything, it gives you more reason to watch it. Because Umineko inspired JJK. The battle has been decided at the very beginning. It had been over since the time predecessor had leaned forward, readying her Holy Spirit to attack Beatrice, who had been wedged between the shoulder towers. The hidden towers looking on either side had bathed her in a windstorm of ballistic shots from 720 ports on both sides, pinning and killing her? But if she died, how did she come back and then summon the fucking God of War and then she was riding on his horseback? Yo, this is... nah. That makes no sense. However, Beatrice hadn't wanted to be resolved with that. She had wanted to make her master take her next move and had continued acting as though the game was still on. She had immediately revived her with endless power and had her make... You're telling me in the first sequence, Kumasawa died, and then she revived her so she could kill her the right way? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Then the predecessor slowly remembered that she had already been killed and began to completely erase her form. When she did, the spear which had pierced Beatrice also erased itself. Beatrice finally fell and landed on her feet. There wasn't even a trace of a scar.
楽しかったぞお師匠様。また遊びたくなったらいつでも蘇らせてやるよ。
The CG to make 4 towers full would have been twice the price. That's what I'm saying. They ain't got no fucking budget, bro. They ain't got no fucking budget. Hold on, bro. Let me look at the CG real quick here. Let's look at the CG real quick here. Hold on. Let's see. LARPing. Damn, bro. That's ridiculous. You're telling me that she survived that? Yeah, fucking right, buddy. Yeah, right. Femme Battler? Yeah, it is Femme Battler. Low key, looks like Kirie a little bit, huh? Low key.
それで適当に遊んだら
Once we had some fun, I'll make you remember that you were a corpse
思い
again.
出させてやるからさ。なあ、ちゃんとあんたの言いつけは
Well,
守って
being
る
what
ぜ
you taught me, you know.
おもちゃは遊び終わったらちゃんとおもちゃ箱にしまいましょ
So
う。
she's gonna put her back into Kumasawa's body now?
楽勝でございま
Was
す
it
か
an easy victory?
愚か、新章だ。
It was a difficult victory.
四つ子島で騙せてなかったら死んでおったのはわらわの方よ。
If I hadn't tricked her with the quadrupled towers, I would have been the one to die,
さすがはお師匠様。
as I would expect from my master.
これで胸が張れるというもの。
Bro, you didn't fight fair.
わらわは今こそ
You didn't fight fair. What do you mean? You didn't fight fair.
ロノウェ、お師匠様の亡骸をもう
Make
少し
Master's
マシに
remains
して
a
お
little
け。
better.
わらわもそこまで敬意を
I
失
haven't lost my
って
respect
は
for
お
her
ら
that
ぬ
much.
でな。
かしこまりました。今宵の第一の晩は
Tonight's first fight became a little
少々派手に
too
暴れすぎました
riotous.
少しは片付けも必要でしょう。
Requires some cleaning
す
up.
ぐに取り掛かります。ヤギたちよ、お片付けの時間ですよ。
When Renault snapped his fingers, blazing sparkling eyes began to blink open in the shadows and darkness, becoming goat-headed attendants, which appeared one after another, slowly out of the black. One by one, they lined up behind Renault's back, wordlessly standing at attention.
この度は6人の遺体をどのようにいたしますか。
What shall be done with the 6 bodies this
また
time?
密室形式。
Another locked room? What? Bro! What? Is this fucking magic real, bro?
わらわは今それを考える気
I
分。
am not in a mood to think
ロ
right
ノウェ
now.
に任す。
I will leave it to you.
バトラーを悩ま
An
せるよ。
extraordinary locked room to torment Battler, if you will. An extraordinary locked room to torment Battler.
かしこまりました。それではとびきりの。
それバトラはどこだ？バトラわらわの大活躍見た？
くしょー、今のめちゃくちゃな魔法の嵐を見せつけられて、俺は何を否定すればいいんだ。
What can I deny?
魔女はいるも何も。
Which exist, I
あ
ask.
んなドッカンドッカン凄まじいファンタジーを見せつけられて、今の俺は何を否定すりゃいいんだよ。
Yeah, I have no idea, man. I have no idea how to explain this shit.
もうわかんねえ。前回もそうだが、このイーカス的なマジカルバトルをどう否定すりゃい
Awesome,
いんだ
wonderful,
よ。
magical battle? I don't even know how to explain this.
だよな。こんなの見ちまったらもう言い逃れはできねえもんな。
But then he's gonna lose, though. He's gonna prostate to Beatrice.
ああバトラとんでも推理を聞かせてくれよ。
お嬢様、笑いに品がございませんよ。
Your laugh is undignified.
おおこれはすまぬ。しかしわらわの責任ではないぞ。何しろ
Dude, my head hurts so
キュ
bad.
ッと両目を固く閉じてキリキリギリギリ歯ぎしりするなんとも悔し
Shows
そう
me that
な
ever
その
so
表
bitter
情を見せら
expression.
自然とわらわ
I'm
の
gonna slip
口
out
から
of
こ
my
ぼ
mouth.
れ
Yeah,
て
yeah,
しま
yeah,
うも
bro.
の
You're
で
having fun with this.
な。
Yeah, fuck you.
さあ、バトラ様。くじけずにテーブルへお戻りを。
Return to the table without losing a
お
heart.
嬢様は、バト
The
ラ
lady
様
is
の
expecting
反
your
撃を
counterattack?
期待されておりますよ。
ふざけるな。
Fuck you.
何をどう反論すりゃいいってんだ。
Okay.
まずあの塔が地面から生えてきたあたりからもうめちゃくちゃなのが、実は六軒島の地下に合体変形巨大ロボの秘密研究所でもあって。
Dude, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how to fucking...
ボタン一つでおかしな塔が生えてくる
Ever
っ
have
て
to
の
do with the
か。
locked room after this? Dude, fuck the locked room, man. Fuck the locked room. Underground on Rokinjima, this is a secret laboratory for massive transforming, combining robots or something that by pushing a button, a strange tower sprouts out. Nah, bro.
なあ、それならあのでけえ巨人どもはきっとロボットだぜ。
Nah. I mean, unless this whole island is like a full-blown amusement park, and they did have some sort of construction like that, but I highly doubt that. Right, and then those huge giant robots.
あるいは悪の秘密結社のメカ怪獣か
Evil
も
Secret
な。
Association's mecha monsters.
わけわかんねえよ。俺に話しかけるんじゃ
I
ね
mean, they did have a lot of money, so maybe it's possible they have like a bunch of random Gundams and stuff hiding in the goddamn island, but I mean, I don't even know, bro.
ほらほらほらほら泣くなよ。
That's a plausible explanation, maybe, that this whole island's a fucking amusement park.
魔法でドッカンドッカン。そなたが望むなら月だって砕くし
I'll crush the moon and make comets fall like rain? Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
お前好みのムチムチ姉ちゃんで島を埋め尽
Bury
く
the
して
whole
や
island
っ
in
て
this
もいいんだ
bouncy-chested...
ぜ。
like you like? Okay, yeah, go ahead, Beatrice. Go ahead. Let's see it.
さあさあほらほらほらわらわの手番は終わったぜ。受け手をさせよ。反撃しろよ。できねえだろ。できねえのは船長も承知よ。
Percent sure that you
お
can.
前こういうのダメだもんな。
I don't think, yeah, you could re-rate those giants with those Elon Musk money. Oh, you probably could. I mean, what, like 20 billion yen? How much money is that? Maybe like a billion yen? I don't know.
こういうファンタジー本当は大好きなんだもんな。
It's gotta be some sort of like crazy hallucination here. Or maybe Battler is actually schizophrenic, maybe. There is a small chance here. 20 billion yen's like 30 million. Oh, hell nah. Okay, never mind, bro. I mean, to be fair though, in a 1986, 20 million yen, if you account for like inflation, I feel like the buying power is a lot more back in 1986, so. I mean, maybe it is possible for them to be buying like robots and mechs and shit, you know?
知っ ってんだよ。
Wanted to win? Would you say I'll exist?
こん
I'll
な
let
の
you
巷
fill
に
me
い
up?
くらでも
I
溢れて
mean,
るじゃねえか。
honestly, you probably would say yes. I know all about it. This kind of stuff's been going around everywhere lately, hasn't it?
漫画に小説、アニメに映
Okay,
画。
okay, breaking the fourth wall, I guess.
10代くらいのガキンチョたちがおかしな特殊能力いっぱい持ってて世界の命運かけてドッカンバッカンやるやつ。
Dude, she would love AI, I think.
お前も大好きだもんね。
Yeah, I do too. I'd be watching Danny Dan. What, yeah? Yep.
知ってんだよ。隠すなよ。
Don't hide it, you love it,
大
right?
好きじゃねえかよ。
Yeah.
そのお前の大好きなやつがちょいと目の前で披露された
Place
だ
the
けじ
photo
ゃ
before
ねえ
your eye.
か
That's all, right?
よ。どうして漫画やアニメのそれは信じてくれるのにわらわのだけ信じてくれねえんだよ。
Dude, she's rage baiting so bad.
信じろよ信じろよ。
But I feel like she's trying to talk to me right now. Instead of battler, she's like talking to me right now. Ah, fuck you.
反論なんかできねえさ。こうして見せられちまったんだからな。
I mean, maybe projectiles, maybe like a really big widescreen projector, maybe. The island's amusement park.
ほらほらほらほら。
Schizophrenia,
返事をしろよ。
hallucinations with alcohol, maybe.
思考はいらねえ。素直にごめんなさいベアトリーチェ様って言えいいんだよ。
Oh, you can just openly say I'm sorry. Nah, fuck
ほ
you.
らほら言ってみろ。
Nah, I'm not saying
ごめん
that
なさい
shit.
ベアトリーチェ様って言ってみろ。
No, I'm not saying that.
言えよ。
No
言え
thanks.
よ恥ずかしが
No
るなよ。
thanks. I'm sorry, bitch. Okay. Dude, that was insane. Wait, so much time has passed! 6 hours? Virgil? Virgilia? Maybe it was Legos, but it was zoomed in like those great videos. Battler again the robot, what up, great 35p? There is no way to notice the coming of morning without opening a window and looking at the cloudy sky, which had become a tiny bit lighter. Only believe in beaches with cracker? Yeah, pretty much. Devil may crack? Yeah, Virgil? Yeah. Ah, yeah. It wasn't a refreshing morning. All that could be heard was the sound of the rain, which had kept falling since last night, and the howl of the wind.
とても朝とは思えないわね。私たちの心をそのまま示した。
Well, all the servants are fucking dead here, so... So when are they all gonna get magic Gundams to start fighting? That just happened! That literally just happened, kinda. So they're all dead. Kinzo and all 5 servants this time are all dead. So now it's up to the damn family to somehow lock it. Okay, so Kumasawa is not sketchy. Goda's not sketchy so far. Oh wait, no, Goda... You saw the fucking... Oh, maybe he was tricked into helping out, maybe. Maybe. In order for his like, life to be spared, maybe? Because we didn't see him get stabbed, right? Nah. I mean, the fucking spirits were like roaming around, but we didn't really see like his complete dead body, though. So who knows? Who knows? He might have thugged it out. Might have. Dead. I'm looking at you, Nanjo. Nanjo, I don't know. You might be the culprit here, Nanjo. Looking real funny here, bro. Looking real funny. The Stacy's are in the same room, but you're cooked? If I was there, I would take care of it. Honestly. It's hard to imagine that it's morning. This horrible weather reflects our hearts.
なら随分穏やかじゃねえか。
It's pretty gentle considering.
雨は降れど槍が降らねえだけ
She counter steps lucky, it's rain that's falling, not spears. What? She counter steps lucky that it's rain that's falling, not spears? What?
雨が降ろうと槍が降ろうと
What?
ドンと来い
Whether
って
it's
とこや
rain
な
or spears, bring it on, I say. Dude, I'm so lost.
もう6時かいな
It's already 6 and no breakfast.
はあこれで十分とちゃうかあとは謎の19人目 ベアトリーチェが動いてこ
You
の
think
こと
it
に
literally
は
when someone says it's
手の
raining cats and
内を
dogs? Yeah, I do actually.
そういうことだ。だが向こうが撃ってくるだろうほとんどの手は想定できたはず
Thought
だ。
of almost every trick they could use against us.
そうね。兄弟の中に裏切り者さえ現れなければ、私たちは大抵の事態に対
Be
応
able
で
to
き
deal
る
with
は
most
ずよ。
situations, okay.
もうこの話は終わりにしましょう。結局徹夜しちゃったわね。眠いわ。
I'm tired too.
そうですね。朝食をとったら一度お休みになられて
They're
はいか
gonna
が
go
です
to
か。
the fucking kitchen and find Goda's dead body.
良い提案
It's
だ。
over.
この年に徹夜は答えるよ。
Staying up all night is trying at my age. As they all stretched, they enjoyed this unrefreshing morning as best as they could. Wait, what? There was a very large Spanish streamer who quit in episode 3 because it was so hard to understand what was going on. Wait, really? Wait, why did he quit? Wait, he went all the way to episode 3 and then quit? What? I feel like episode 3 makes me want to like finish it even more. What up, Ritz? Let's go wash our faces or something.
きっとひでえ面さ。
Probably look horrible. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
何このひどい匂い。
Oh god. What is that horrible stench? As soon as they exited into the corridor, Kitty made an openly disgusted expression. Kenzo's body is in the fucking boiler room right now.
どうしましたか。ねえ、何かひどい匂いがしない？
んなんやこの匂いは。
Just like in episode 1 here.
たまらんで。
Because of that fuss, everyone stuck their heads out into the corridor. It was a faint stench, but after the complaints, they clearly noticed it. Each of them went into the corridor, relying on their own sense of smell to tell them where the strange odor was coming from.
一体何事でしょう。
What in the world could it be? I
元
have
気
no
に対応
idea.
させましょう。
Let us have Genji. Well, he's fucking dead also.
と、もう使用人室に来ていて、
I believe he
朝
should
の
have
準
already
備を
arrived
し
in
ている
Surat
は
when
ず
to
です
begin。in the morning preparations.
頼む。 ま
Please.
さかあのゴーダに限って
It is difficult to imagine that Goda of all
こ
people
んな匂いをさせる朝食を作って
be
いると
making
は思い
breakfast
が
that
た
would
いの
cause this kind of
だね。
stench. Rudolph's group searched for the source of the smell and determined that it was coming from underground. It's gotta be Kenzo's body. I'll be very surprised if it's not Kenzo's body here. Sip of water, thanks, bro. But the door was locked and they couldn't check inside? Meanwhile, Natsui's group was on their way to search for someone in the servant room when they noticed something strange about the parlor.
何ですかこれは。
They're dead. Oh, wait! The fucking circle, right? The fucking circle.
誰がこんなことを。
Okay. Drawn on the door to the parlor in a paint that reminded one of blood, there was a strange magic circle thing. We already know this.
厨房にはまだ誰も来てないわ。
No one's come to the kitchen yet.
何よそれ。
Ava's group, who had thought the smell had been coming from the kitchen, had returned, having observed that no one was there and that preparations for breakfast had not yet begun. And they noticed the unusual state of the parlor.
ダメだな。
It's no good, the boiler room is
ボイ
locked.
ラーの故障とかそういうのだとまずいんじゃないのか。
Wouldn't it be bad if something's broken down in the boiler room?
使用人は誰かいたか。
Was there a servant anywhere around? They're all fucking dead!
その悪趣味な落書き。
Is that
ここに
mold
もある
graffiti
の。
here too?
ボイラー室の扉にもあったのよ。
Wait, what? There's one also on the door to the boiler room.
なんやってこの薄気味悪い落書きがここだけじゃなく他にもあるっちゅうん。まさか森の魔女ベアトリーチェの宣戦布告っちゅ
100%
うわ
it
け
is.
なんやろな。
100% it is. Hideyoshi tried to make fun of it, but staring at this creepy magic circle while listening to the wind and rain really made it seem like it was a message from a witch. The dripping bright red paint made one think of blood and made things even more eerie. Hideyoshi tried to open the door, but it was locked. As a general rule, the parlor was never locked. Someone had gone out of the way to lock it.
これは私たちが食堂で話し合いをしている最中に誰かがこっそりとこ
I'm
の
so
落書きを残してたのよ。
lost.
客間とボイラー室の扉に。
If all the servants are fucking dead and Kinzo's dead, And all the family was talking to each other. How the fuck is this possible?
どうせ使用人の仕業よ。
I'm sure these servants are behind
私
this.
たちはずっと一緒だったの
We're
よ。
together, yeah, exactly. What up, Nora?
全員にアリバイがある。
They have alibis?
おそらくお父様に何かおかしな指示を受けてこんないたずらをしたのよ。
昨日のマリアちゃんの手紙の件も含めて使用人連中が親父の手先になって何かを企んでる可能性は十分
It's more than possible
疑
to
える
suspect that the servants are acting on Dad's orders and planning something.
とにかくみんなどこに
Where the hell is everyone
ま
anyway?
さかかくれんぼ
They
って
can't be
わけ
playing
でも
hide
ねえ
and
だろう
seek.
探そうぜ
Let's look for them. Episode 3 was my least favorite episode of questions because I rushed through it, but now it's my favorite after rereading. So far, I think episode 3 is my favorite in terms of like entertaining. Like there really hasn't been much of like a slow pacing in episode 3. It's just been all gas, no brakes. It seems like. What a scrolling through Blue Lock Twitter right now, dude. Blue Lock. I'm surprised they didn't drop an anime alongside with the World Cup right now.
無事よね。
They're alright, aren't they?
私確かめてくるついでにゲストハウス
I'll
に
go
使用
in.
人の人がいないか見てくる
You
わ。
cannot go by yourself.
なら手分けだな
Yo, I'm sick of this fucking family, man. They always do this shit. They always split up and then they always get. Oh my god, man.
ゲストハ
Stop.
ウスにガキどもの様子を見に行
While you
く
go to the guest house to see how the brats are doing, we'll check around
考
inside the
え
mansion.
たくね
I don't want to think about it.
こんな薄気味悪い
Maybe
落
those
書き
creepy magic circles aren't just where we found them.
親父殿のおかしなゲームに巻き込まれているのかも。私は親父殿のところへ行って事情を聞いてみよう。まあ素直に話を聞いてくれるとは思えん。
I'm thinking, it's gotta be a fucking inside job. Gotta be some sort of inside job here. What if, I don't think it's Kumasawa. Nanjo has been awfully fucking quiet. He's been awfully fucking quiet here. What if it's a revenge arc from Nanjo because Kinzo stole Nanjo's bitch? Maybe. The adults split up. As a result, they confirmed that the four children were safe in their so-called cousins' rooms on the second floor of the guest house. It appeared that they had stayed up late last night playing, and all of them were snoring loudly, so Rosa decided not to wake them up. Furthermore, Nanjo, who had returned early the previous night to rest, was also alright. It seemed he believed in the phrase early to bed, early to rise had awoken refreshed. Okay. During that time, Kidia and Hideyoshi searched for the servants, but they didn't find them. The servant room in the guest house was also empty. The children are
子供
alright.
みんな夜更かしのしすぎね。
使用人室は空っぽや。勤務表を見ても早番は6時からってことになっとる。
Morning shift was supposed to begin at
もうお
6.
勤めをしてなきゃならん
Well,
頃
they're
や。
all fucking dead.
仮眠室も空っぽよ。
The nap room was also
布団を抜
empty.
け出した後はあるけど。
So they all might be in the parlor scene here. They might be in the parlor scene. There were signs that the futons had been used, but they weren't warm.
こら、クラウス兄さんたちの想像が
Ew, his
当たったんちゃう
voice.
か
I think Kraustein-san and the others might have hit on it, don't
多
you?
分お父さんの指示で仕組んだ
Probably
ゲー
game
ム
plan
なん
on
や。
father's orders.
あの不気味な落書きを残して
I
ど
bet
こ
my
かに
bottom
姿を
dollar
隠して
you left those creepy scribbles and hit himself. Yo, what up, Connie? Oh, thank you for following. Velour, thank you. Connie. Yeah, we watched it. Yeah, we watched Beatrice versus Beatrice already. It was like the first 10 minutes of a stream, I think. It happened literally ASAP. And then Aura made my stream crash, and then yeah. Now we're here. If I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to explain any of this. You know, like, I was doing pretty good, I think. I was going pretty well, but now, because of that scene, I have no idea what to do anymore. I'm just lost. But my Hail Mary with OG Beatrice, the talk, not yet. We just know that OG Beatrice died, kinda. That's the only part here. This is my first stream, but you picked up on most of the details you needed to. Okay, the Lord. All right, thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Streaming this game is really hard because I'm like trying to like immerse myself while also trying to like talk to chat. So, try my best here. But thank you.
わしらに何かをさせたいに違いないんや。
I bet my bottom dollar he left those creepy scribbles and hid himself somewhere trying to make us do something.
遺産や家督を誰が引き継ぐにふさわしい
Or he's
か
trying to see who's
確かめようって
fit to
いうこと
inherit
で
his
すか
wealth from the family headship. That's why you should do a 48 hour. No. Dude, we're not doing another 8 hours. No way.
いくらなんでもそれはい
いえ
Isn't it a bit?
お父様だったら
Might not
そう
be
いう
strange
こ
to
とを
follow
しても
behind
おか
something
しく
like
ないかも
that.
しれない
何しろお父
After
さん
all,
は
father
王
loves
子
big
影が大
tricks.
好き。例の碑文
We've
を
had this plan
大
brewing
広間
ever
に
since the
掲げた
epitaph was
時
hung
か
in the
ら
hall.
ね
ならゲームの開始宣言
40 hours
も
today
し
to
く
make
は
up for
ゲーム
yesterday?
の説明などがあったりはしないのかしら
Yesterday was our longest stream yet with 8 hours, bro. Dude, a streamer marathon that only ends when you finish Umineko would be godlike content. Dude, if I streamed the full time, I would do that. But I am unfortunately employed. I wonder whether he will make an announcement of the game or an explanation.
マリアちゃんに渡したよう
It
な
also seems possible that
紋
another
章入りの
envelope
封
with the
筒が
crest
出
might
てきても良
appear,
さ
like
そ
the
うだ
one
けど
handed to Maru-chan.
そうね
Man, Kirie, bro. How does... Yo, Kirie is on the fucking money, bro. Like, even though... This is why she gets killed off so fucking fast. Because, dude, her intuition is ridiculous. Like, she was not here for the second letter, episode 1 and 2. And the fact that she's already making this, like, assumption is crazy. Crazy. Honkai Thorough Break. Sorry.
ひょっとすると屋敷で兄さんたち
Maybe
が
Nissan and the rest
そ
have
れを
found
見つ
that
け
in
た
the
かもしれないわ
mansion.
ね
南條先生
Dr. Nanjo. I'm eyeing you down, Nanjo.
あんた
She
なん
is
か聞い
killed
て
for
ま
the
せんか
plot. Do you have any explanation for the Twin Towers? I think Ryu Kishi only added that in to make a joke about 9/11. There's no real explanation about the Twin Towers except that he wanted to make a 9/11 reference.
申し訳ありません
Put Subway Surfers up in the
私
corner.
にも何が何だか
My
さっぱり
apologies. I do not have any wild idea what is going on.
ただなるほど
I'll stay if he does. Oh, and Nora, you weren't here for the peak Yuri. There was insane Yuri happening at the beginning of the stream here. I do not have any idea what is going on yet. Yes, I see.
金蔵さんが何かを企んで
Okay, I
大仕掛
usually
けを打つ
imagine
ことは
that Kinzo-san is planning
私
something
も容
big.
易に想像できます
一度
Why don't
屋
we
敷
go
に
back to the
戻ら
mansion
ん
for
か
now?
なんか向こうで見
Maybe
つ
they
けた
found
かも
something
しれ
over
ん
there.
ね
あお邪魔でなければ私もご一緒いたしまし
If
ょ
I
う
will not be in the way, I will come too. Yeah, because he wants to make sure that the fucking scene is set up properly, I feel.
私はここに残る
Rosa staying here? Noticing, Rosa, noticing.
上にマリアたちが寝てる
The children are sleeping upstairs. What I'm noticing also is that her hair is almost similar to the OG Beatrice's hair. Except she ain't got that fuck ass V though. But the bangs right here that Loki looks fucked up and like not even and not layered properly. It looks just like OG Beatrice. Did anyone die? 6 people have died. Boys, wait up. 6 people have died.
何が起こってるかわからないんだもの
We don't know what's
子
happening.
供たちを放ってはいけないわ
We can't leave them alone.
そうね
Yeah, there's a whole there's a whole fight scene with the Beatrice fight, and OG Beatrice died. Yeah, it was a crazy Honkai Star Rail Wuthering Waves ass battle. Dude, that is so disrespectful. I will never call an Umineko battle Honkai Star Rail ever again. Wow, that was bad. Anyways,
私もローザさんとここで留守番してるわ。
I'll stay with Rosen-san and watch over the place.
Uchi
Yo,
no
my
hito ni
stomach is
そう伝えていただけませんか？
bubbling right now. That pickle dip is fucking me up, I think. Would you tell that to my husband? Okay, she's staying with Rosa right now. Keep saying buzzwords. Keep them entertained. Rosa and Kitty remained in the guest house. Hideyoshi went with Nanjo and returned again to the mansion. Jingles keys. Hell yeah. Awesome Yuri. Wait. Rosa and Kitty remained in the guest house, okay? Hideyoshi went with Nanjo and returned again to the mansion. Okay. So the woman stayed in the guest... Okay. Unbelievable. Maybe we should say that the bad feelings have a tendency to be right. Rudolph's prediction was right on. Because the same magic circle graffiti that had been drawn on the doors to the boiler room that probably had been found in multiple other places throughout the mansion.
兄貴、親父の方はどう？
Dead.
いやダメだ
No good.
何の反応も
No response at all.
一応扉に耳も当ててみ
I
た
couldn't sense anyone.
使用人の姿はどこにもあ
No
りません。
servants. Dead.
一体どこへ姿を消したのやら。
Kenzo's in the boiler room. Has to be.
冗談じゃないわ。お父様も使用人も姿を消し、屋敷中のあちこちにおかしな魔
Strange
法
messages
陣
all
だ
over
ら
the
け。
mansion.
一体何が起こ
Ava,
ってるって
Ava.
いうのよ。
Hey. Come on. Composure now. Composure. There weren't only magic circles on the door to the boiler room and the doors to the parlor. There were also 2 on the second floor. And 1 on the... Wait, why is there 5 magic circles this time? Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Where is my magic circles at? Ah, here it is. Crest? Magic circles used in demons, rituals, came to the conclusion that the marking was an advertisement to show where the bot... Okay. So there were 5. So because there were 5, it shows where each person was all murdered and stuff. Is there any names that we can recognize here? Did any of these names get summoned? I don't think so. No. Whatever. They're all the same magic circle and all the doors were locked so they couldn't check inside.
とにかくまずはボイ
Let's
ラ
do
ー室
something
を
about
何
the
とかしよ
boiler
う。
room first.
何かの
Let's
故
find
障
out.
で
Let's find out
火事
right
にな
now.
ったりとか
We bad something break down, cause a fire or an explosion.
鍵だな。
使用人室にキーボックスがあったはずです。
Oh my god. They fished through the key box in the servant room. Because each servant individually carried their own master key around. Those weren't kept here. However, all of the individual room keys should have been here.
よくもこれだけぎっしりと鍵があるものだよ
Wait! So each master key is with each servant, but there's individual keys for each room? So in episode 2, couldn't they have just used the individual key from the key box? Because they were so focused on the master keys, but I feel like they weren't really focusing on the individual key though, right?
ないわ。
Oh wait, it isn't here!
何度探してもボイラー室の鍵が見つか
Oh
らないわ。
fuck. Oh fuck.
見ろよ姉貴。例の魔法陣の書かれた部屋の鍵
Only
だ
the
け
keys to the rooms with those magic circles drawn on them. Yeah, she had her own room key, yeah. But her own room key was on the desk though. It was on her desk. Only the keys to the room with those magic circles drawn on them are neatly missing.
本当ですね。これは困りました。まるで魔法陣の部屋に入ってほしくないかのようね。
It's gotta be a fucking inside job.
いえ、わざわざ魔法陣でアピールしてるん
But
だか
who
ら。
would it be
入って
though?
ほ
We
しいの
just
かしら。
watched Kanon and Shannon fight for their fucking lives, and then Genji gave them a peaceful death. We just watched fucking Kumasawa try to take down Beatrice. Goda, he fucking chickened out in the kitchen. I have no idea.
俺は後者だと思うぜ。
I think it's the latter here. Has the scene with Nanjo throwing it back happened yet? Yeah, he did not throw it back just yet.
扉をぶち破るのは
Breaking down the door is probably impossible. Bro, you got Krause and yourself, Rudolph. Aren't you strong?
窓を破れば
Smashing a window might work. Krause had a little trouble deciding whether this was a situation that called for smashing a window. At that time, Hideyoshi and Nanjo returned. There was something strange in the guest house and the children were all safe. They told the others that Rose and Kitty had stayed to watch over the
お
place.
はようございます。
Yeah,
何
yeah,
やらおかしなことになったそう
Yeah,
です
something
な。
strange has happened.
おはようございます。南條
What up,
先
Dr.
生。
Nanjo?
早朝から起こしてしまったようで申し訳ありませんが。
なんや手紙の類は見つからんのか。
Find a letter.
わしはてっきりそういうのが見つかったとばかり思っとったんや。
そうね。私もこれはお父様の壮大な
Here we
冗
go.
談か。でもそうなら必ずそれを伝える手紙
It's
があるは
probably
ずよ
hidden in
ね。
some sort of room here.
マリアちゃんに手紙を与えたように。
Okay.
ゲーム開始宣言はまさにあのマリアちゃんの手紙だったのかも
What if
し
the
れない
announcement of the
ぜ。
game was Maruchan's
自
letter?
分の謎を解いてみろと。
The details of the game trying to solve the riddle of the epitaph had already been shown.
なら屋敷から5つも見つかった魔法陣にはどんな姿の見えない使用人なのだ。
夏日姉さん、使用人って今日は全部で何人いたかしら。
5.
現地にゴーダに5人ですが何か。
Death.
使用人が5人。
5 servants. 5 magic
魔
circles.
法陣も
Yep.
5つか。
Death.
偶然だろうが気になるな。
Yeah, worries me too.
兄さん、窓を破りましょ
Let's break the
う。中
window.
を確認するべきだわ。
Yep. Here we go.
仕方ないな。
You have no
綺
choice.
麗に頼むよ。
Do it neatly is crazy. Krause made his decision and gave permission to smash the window. And they decided that the first room they would break into would be the parlor on the first floor, where the windows would be easiest to reach. Here we go! Let's find out! They'd hoped to peek in through the window, but the curtains were drawn so they couldn't see inside? That's fucked up! Rudolph wandered around the garden trying to find something that would be good for smashing the glass. Eventually he found a rock bigger than a fist and came back.
全部割ること
It
は
is
ない
nice
わ
seeing
よ。
them all work together. It's about damn time, honestly. You don't have to smash the whole
鍵
thing.
が回せる程度に
Just
開け
open
て
enough
く
so
れれ
that
ば
you
十
can
分
reach the lock.
あまり期待には添えないか
Get
も
your
しれない
hopes
ぜ
up. Alright, whatever. Rudolph raised a rock and hit the glass with it several times. Is it bulletproof? Oh, never mind. Before long, he succeeded in skillfully opening a hole big enough that he could unlock it from the outside. Covering his hand with a handkerchief, he stuck his hand through that hole and cautiously unlocked it.
後でガムテープで塞いだ方がいいだろうな。雨が吹き込んじまう
The
ぜ。
man would get blown in. Alright, bro. When he threw the window open, the wind and the rain made the curtains dance around violently. He swiped the curtain to the side. They could see the parlor they knew well. It's all 6 bodies. Watch. They were a little relieved, because they had thought that maybe their room would be filled with the more bizarre magic circles, or possibly the traces of some creepy ritual. In any event, they didn't want to be hanging around in the rain. So the 6 of them, Krause, Natsui, Ava, Hideyoshi, Rudolph, and Nanjo, entered the parlor as a group. Yo, how did Nanjo's big ass fit in that window? How? No way! Sorry, Nanjo. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
どうしましたかシャノン。
What?
ちょっと大丈夫なの？
She's
どう
alive!
したのよあんた。
チアチア
Oh, wait. Hold on. She's still breathing?
南條先生見たってや。
おい、シャノンちゃん、大丈夫か？返事をしろ。
Come on, Shannon. Pull through.
揺さぶってはいけません。今容体を見ま
I
す
will。examine her condition now. She'd been in the shadow of a sofa, so they hadn't noticed her until they entered the room. Shannon was lying on the floor, her chest stained bright red with blood.
おーい、バトラー、どこだ？ほらほら、シャノンの死体が出てきたぞ。
Shannon's corpse has turned up, see?
もういじめねえ
It
から
won't bully
出
you
てこい
anymore,
よ。
so come out.
おーい、いたいた。そんなところで頭抱えて何してんだよ。
Is he in a fetal position right now? What's happening? Bella had his head pressed to the table and was clutching it with his bare hands. His pitiful figure made it plainly clear that he didn't want to see anything, didn't want to hear anything. Had he heard Beatrice's sneering voice, could he not hear, or was he pretending that he couldn't hear? In any event, it was clear that he had closed up his heart like a shell. Yo, how did the anime adapt all 8 episodes into a 12-episode anime? How's that possible? Was it 12 episodes? That's fucking insane. It never finished? Really?
少しお嬢様がいじめすぎたのではないでしょう
I wonder if you have tormented him too much,
あれ
milady.
だけのものを見せつ
Oh,
け
they
て
only did questions.
番組
Okay.
に迫っては
After showing him that much of demand and counter arguments.
塞ぎ込みたくなる気持ちも
Wow, it was that
わか
bad.
るというものですよ
Okay. I can understand why he wants to mope around.
なあバトラー、反論がないならリザインを
Nah,
頼むぜ。
don't argue back
お
here.
前の手番なんだ。何か刺すとかパスするとか。
It's your turn if you don't make some move or pass, or else give up, you won't get anywhere.
してくれねえと話が前に進まねえよ。
Umineko was not a huge hit compared to Higurashi, probably because it wasn't as gruesome as Higurashi anime. They can still the shit out of it. They go through all of episode 1 and 5 anime episodes, and then the rest is each episode. Damn. Bad pacing, bad pacing.
何何聞こえないぞ。
Is he crying?
黙れっつってんだ。ああ、うるせえうるせえうるせえ。何か魔女だ何か好き勝手にやればいいじゃねえかよ。
I don't believe any of it. Me neither, Battler, me neither.
クソクソ。俺に話しかけるな何も見せるな消えろ
If
消
you
え
mean
ろ。
anything, go away, go the hell away.
俺にそのムカつく顔を近づけるな。
Oh, poor Battler, bro. Beatrice instantly winced at Battler's sudden rage. Ooh! She doesn't like to be yelled at. Okay. Okay. So if I was there, I would yell at her so much, I think. Do you like the lack of CG for the murders in Umimura or gore from Higurashi? It kind of depends. I think I like having CGs for some parts. Some parts I like it up to my own interpretation, but then some parts I do like it where it's supplementing via text also. But the gore from Higurashi though, that gave me nightmares. I'm low-key kind of a pussy.
そうは言うが
You
な。
say that
お前の手番が終わらんと。
you don't finish your turn, then my turn won't come. Here we go, stalemate.
あまりわらわを退屈させるなと
I feel
言
like
いたいの
saying,
だが。
don't make me too bored.
知るかよ黙れようるせえんだよ。
Is this how he beats Beatrice? By not making a turn? Therefore, the game is stuck? Just like how in the chess games with Kinzo and Nanjo and Genji and Nanjo, those games never finished because they just took their time and they didn't make their move. So what if? What if? This is the same play here. Possibility.
お前のゲームなんか知るかよ。
I don't give a damn about your game. I can't take this bullshit. Poor Battler, man. Poor Battler.
俺の番が終わらねえとてめえの番が来ねえってんなら。
He don't give a fuck anymore. Based.
待ってやがりゃいいだろうが。ああ知らねえ知らねえ
I don't care. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
魔女も魔法も認めねえ。あんなめちゃくちゃも認めねえ。
So he's stuck in hell forever then.
ああ俺に話しかけるなっつってんだ。
Low-key, I thought I was hearing some gunshots. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to keep the rent low. I don't know. Anyways. What? What? Is Shannon still alive? I don't know what's what anymore. After being shown something that screwed up, how could I continue to resist? I wandered aimlessly through the rose garden. Wait, how? What I'm thinking... Okay. Let's just say that there isn't a 19th person. I'm thinking, if we're gonna go, there's no 19th person, and it's only the 18 people, I'm really thinking here. I'm thinking Kinzo is somehow involved, obviously, because he wants the ritual to be done. So he's 100% involved. I'm thinking Nanjo is also involved, just because we've been going from Nanjo's word and he's always there at the scene of the crime stating that these people are dead. So I'm thinking maybe he's also somewhat involved. Genji, this guy's a dick rider. 100% involved because whatever Kenzo does, he says. Or he might pull a Gin from Bleach and be involved just to backstab Kenzo in the very end. So he might be involved, willingly or unwillingly. I don't know. Shannon and Kanon, they just seem like good characters. Even though they hate being they hate being furniture though. That's the one thing. They want to be human and they don't like being furniture. So maybe they wouldn't work for Kenzo, but instead they might go against Kenzo. Because again, Golden Winged Eagles people, they're all spies. Because they're getting information from Kenzo, they're able to use that to their advantage here. And so they can use that to maybe somehow to role reverse, maybe? Goda, from what I've seen, he looks fine. I know that I've been blaming Goda a lot because of his fucking butt chin and stuff like that, but I think I might have a slight change of heart, but still wary about him. At first, huge suspect, but now I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of 50-50 on a Goda. And at Kumasawa, I think because of that whole scene, I'm gonna say that she's not involved and that she's innocent here. But what I'm thinking with her is that there might be some sort of love triangle here going on here, and that she might have been the mother of the reincarnation of Beatrice here. Possibly Nanjo was fucking Kumasawa on the down low. Kenzo might have been trying to fuck Kumasawa on some George and Shannon type shit. You feel? I don't know. 50-50 on Goda when all he has done was be a goat. Man, fuck Goda, man. He only had that one scene, bro. He only had that one scene in episode 2. Despite all that, man, I don't know. He's very odd. I'm telling you, bro. People with butt chins cannot be fully trusted. Why is everyone freaky in your theory? Because this story is about love and what you're willing to do for love. So we can't. I don't have a butt chin. It was raining and windy, but that didn't mean my body got wet. There was just a feeling of isolation as I wandered amidst the wind and rain without an umbrella. Maybe I lost for a game a long time ago. Off topic, I found out why people were mad about the. Wait, why? Why were they mad about it? Goda's odd because he can actually cook and eat good while eats frozen slop. Come on. This was the person who was saying it was homophobic. What? You brought out a person that's homophobic to sing in your gay anime? What? That makes zero fucking sense. 0 sense, dude. Actually, I wonder whether we hadn't reached a clear resolution in the previous game. And I throw out some military for a time. So the world had been tinted with witches and magic. Right now, Rokkenjima is a different world where witches stride around openly and fire off strange magic. It was his redemption, let him lament. It was his redemption arc. Alright, I guess. Sippy water, thanks. Is it a matter of accepting it or denying it? Maybe I mistakenly assumed that I was playing a game or even on an even footing with Viato. I had already been defeated in the last game. This may just be the signing ceremony of my surrender. Just now a mighty battle had unfolded in the Rose Garden. I had seen it with my own eyes. But the problem is that there's no rubble, there's no dust, there's no dirt. It's almost as if it never happened in this Rose Garden. So what does that even fucking mean? Sippy water, thanks, bro. I kicked the gown. Alright, sippy water again. I kicked the ground. Obviously the ground was hard. And a puddle splashed. Several towers to split this ground, sprouting like high-rise buildings. The more I kicked this ground, the more I felt like that really couldn't be possible. But because of that, I couldn't explain with anything other than magic anymore. Well, these towers, they have like a bunch of like bars on them, almost as if they're like prison cells, is what I'm noticing with these towers. Or you could say that they're like towers from Nikkei, the tribe towers maybe, or like a DMC Blood Palace kind of tower maybe. I don't know.
密室に鍵が閉じ込められてとかってやつなら
I get the locked room with the key shut up inside.
よくある推理小
Probably just an
説の
extension
延
of what you
長だろ
see in a
ってこ
detective
と
novel.
でも
But that stuff though.
あのドッカンドッカンってのはな
It's possible the towers are just one different part of the island and we just skipped the part that we walked there. Dude, no. I'm thinking it's either the amusement park theory with the towers, crazy hallucination from poisoning or absinthe, because he was drunk at one point. He did drink alcohol, so he could have been laced. Black tea being laced theory, hallucination theory also. I don't know, man.
私の弟子が随分と迷惑をかけているようです
Can you describe how the tribe towers look like in Nikkei and how Corliss and the Umineko twin towers? I'm gonna save that for the next stream. It seems that my disciples cause you much trouble. Wait, she's still alive? I was someone spoken to, so I turned around. And then the Rose Garden bore. Oh, Rose Garden Arbor was a predecessor of Beatrice, who Beatrice has supposedly defeated a short while ago. What up, Gintoki?
てっきり死んだと思ったぜ
I was sure you died.
生きてたのか
You're alive.
いいえ死にましたよ
She died?
今の私は取られた駒が
I'm nothing
チェス盤
more
の
than a
外で
captured
くつろい
chess
でいるだけ
piece
に過ぎ
loitering
ます
outside the chessboard. So I'm assuming that she's like a rook. Or like a bishop. Okay.
あんたはベアトの師匠なんだろ
You're Beato's
ってことは
master,
つま
right?
り
In other words, you're a witch too.
そうですよ
That's correct.
ってことはつまりやっぱり魔女はいるってことで
I don't think
決
witches
まり
really
な
do
わけ
exist.
そしてあいつを倒せるのは俺じゃない
There's no way witches exist!
すげえ魔法使える
Oh, wait a second! Hold on! What's his OST? Mother? Bro, plot twist. Plot twist. Imagine this is Battler's mom. Imagine? That'd be crazy.
俺はもうお役ごめんさ俺にできること
I'm noticing the OST might have been a hint here. Might have been a hint.
おやおやすっかり屈服してしまい
Maybe
ました
submitted completely.
僕も何も
His mom is dead, bro. Exactly, because his OG mom is dead. She is talking to him in the afterlife. You feel? And think about it. Rudolph has a thing for women with white hair. Think about it. Look, Kyrie has white hair. Oh fuck, wait. Kyrie has white hair because predecessor Beatrice also had white hair. Rudolph was like, you know what? Why not? Then explain Battler's red hair. Rudolph is actually a ginger and he dyed his hair. So originally Rudolph he had red hair, but he had dyed it so that way he could succeed in the business world. You feel? Either that or they're all fucking adopted. They're all adopted, bro. I ain't got no fucking clue here. Cause they all look fucking different. I mean, Rosa looks like a goddamn Seven Sisters though. She looks like a goddamn Seven Sisters. Ava low-key looks like Beatrice. Natsui is just fucking Burger. Kraus, German. Kirie's tough. Whatever, bro.
あれをどう説明すりゃいいんだ
Now
よ
the crap should I explain that Natsu's officially burger status? Yeah, right now. Episode 3, her stocks is going down,
塔
bro.
が生えたり落ちてきたり
Tower sprouting and falling.
でっけえ巨人が
These
盾を
giants holding
構えたり
shields and
槍を
throwing
投げたり
spears. Well, tower sprouting and falling, I think George Bush blamed it on the fucking Arabs, so I mean you could pull a George Bush.
あ 思い出すだけでも気が変になりそうだ
It's
ぜ
like we haven't seen notes in a while,
もう
really?
もヘチマもあったもんじゃね
Really? Look, you were cooking on these notes here. It's just this stuff right now, I don't really know if it could really like help me though, in my opinion.
トリックとか人間犯人説とか
We left a level
そ
of
んな領
tricks
域
and
をとっくに
explanations
超
for
え
the
てるだ
human
ろ
culprits.
畜生畜生畜生畜生
落ち着いて。私はあの子のゲーム版の駒に過ぎない。
I am nothing more than a piece on that child's game
こうし
board.
て番外へ取り除かれてしまえば、もはや何もできない存在。
After being removed from that board, I'm no longer a being who can do anything. But in chess though, oh wait, no, it's not checkers. Because in checkers, when you move the piece at the end of the board, you're able to bring someone back, right? Whereas in chess, when you move a pawn all the way to the end of the board, they become a rook or a bishop or whatever, right?
しかしあなた
Inside
はあ
every
の子
nuance?
の
Okay.
対戦
Thanks, bro. Oh, you are that child's
あ
opponent.
なたが自ら投げ出さない
As long as you do not give up by
あ
yourself,
な
you
た
will
に
always
は
have the power to
常に
strike back
あ
at
の
that
子に
child.
一矢報いる力があるのだから。
I don't know, bro. She had her shook though. She really had Byato shook.
うるせえ
Hey, chill
あ
out,
んただ
bro.
っておかしな呪文を唱えて
It's also reciting
Ooh,
strange spells and summoning towers and spears.
何を一矢報いるってんだよ
What do you mean strike back?
俺にも魔法を教えてくれたあいつとあの大魔法バトルを繰り広げろっていうのかよ
I think we gotta just start using twisted logic here, Battler. Keep using weird, twisted fucking logic. I don't know. Are you saying you'll teach me magic too? Tell me how to fight her in one of those massive magic battles. Well, we just gotta believe. I feel like Battler has to believe in something here. The only thing that he really believes in is the 18 people not being the culprit. That's the only thing.
あなたが望むなら、あ
If
な
you
たに
wish,
魔法の一
I could teach you a bit about magic.
そりゃ願ったり
Oh, just what I wanted?
あいつの胸板にズドンと打ち込んでやれるような
Smash her chest in one
すっげえ
blow.
魔法
Here we go.
一発頼む
Here
ぜ
we go.
なめんなってんだ
What magic?
日本の魔法に雨乞いの儀式というものがあるそう
I
で
hear
す
in
ね。
Japanese magic, there's a ceremony to pray for rain. Okay, hold on, wait. So we have Eastern magic, and we have Western magic, and now we got Japanese magic. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me just super quickly.
ご存知ですか？
There's a ceremony to pray for rain. Do you know of it?
雨乞い
Rain ceremony. Side course again.
バンバン火をくべて演舞を奉納して雨を祈
The
るって
thing where
い
you
う
throw
あ
stuff
れ
into the
か
fire and offer a dance? Yo, isn't this Demon Slayer? That's Hinokami Kagura, right?
あれは魔法じゃねえだろ
It's not magic.
火で上昇気流ができてその結果雨雲が集まるって
The
いう
fire causes a thermal, and as a result, rain clouds gather.
れっきとした化学現象のはずだぜ
That's an accepted scientific phenomenon.
おや、私は東洋魔法の一
I
つ
believe
だ
that it
と
was a
信じてい
form
ましたが、
of Eastern magic,
魔法ではないのですか。
but it isn't magic. I believe that it was a form of Eastern magic, but it isn't magic.
天に聖なる火を捧げ、
I believe that people
敬いの
offered secret
演
fire to
舞
the
を
heavens as
捧げる
well
こ
as
と
a
で、
dance of respect,
神々の
so
心
that
に
your entreaty for
雨乞い
rain
の
would
堪
reach the
能が
hearts of the
届くものと
gods.
信じておりましたよ。
大昔の連中はそうだったろうよ
Is this what Kinzo did? What if, Kinzo engulfing into flames was actually Kinzo doing this prayer here, but then it gone wrong? I did a rain ceremony myself last week. Hell yeah!
でもその手のオカルトは
I think I would do a rain ceremony, but probably at the strip club. You know, making it rain. But most occult things like that have a scientific explanation.
物が燃えるのは
Why
ど
do
うしてで
things
すか？
burn?
物質にフロギスト
Isn't
ンが
that
含まれ
because
ているからじゃ
what? Phlogiston is contained in the material.
いや物が燃えるのは酸
Things
化反
burn
応
because of an oxidation reaction.
フロギストン説は
The
ラモア
voice
ジ
of
が否定した
Apollo,
はずだぜ
Whoa, this is out of my knowledge check here.
物に熱が伝わるのはどうしてです
Why
か
does heat transfer through objects? Because of kinetic energy.
物質にカロリックが含まれているからで
Caloric is contained in the material?
そいつは確かジュールが否定したはずだ。
That was abolished by Joule.
熱はエネルギーであって物質じゃない
Heat is energy, not a substance, yeah?
よくお勉強していますね。正しい知識で
Your
すよ。
knowledge is correct.
ちょいとした雑学レベルだがな。
Some random facts.
フロギストンもカロリックも果てはエー
And
テル
ether
も
and God's
神の
love.
愛さえも科学的な説明
All
のまま
powerless before
無
a
力ですね
scientific explanation. Where's she gonna go with this?
私はかつて木からリンゴが落ちるのは
In the past, I was told that an apple falls from a
人
tree
に食を与えるための神の
thanks
愛
to
の
God's love so
加
that
減
humans
だと
would be
聞かさ
given
れましたよ
food.
重力すらも神の愛なのか。
Even gravity was explained by God's love.
まあ科学より宗教が万物を説明した時代の名残だろうぜ。
It's probably left over from a period where religion rather than science was used to explain everything. Yeah, that makes
その
sense.
通りです。人類はかつて
The
自ら
past
の
humans
知
called
識
the
の
limits
限
of
界
their
を
knowledge
いいえ
magic.
無知そのも
They
の
call
を
it magic, okay?
魔法と呼んだのです。先ほどの雨乞いの話
Just
は
like the rain
まさに
ceremony we
そ
were
れで
just
しょう
talking about. Wasn't this whole entire point that Battler was making in episode 1 Tea Party, where just because you don't know something doesn't mean that it's automatically magic?
太古の人々が
How does this relate? Did the people of ancient times understand the science of fire giving rise to heat to cause a thermal? They did not!
雲を呼ぶことを科学的に理解していたでしょうか。
I don't think so.
理解せずともそういう結果に
Even
なることだ
without
けは知ってい
understanding, they
た。
at least knew of the result. So magic is religion. That is the magic of religion. Even without understanding, they at least knew of the result. So, okay, they don't know why it causes it, they just know why it happens.
そういうのは結構あるかもな。先人たちの知恵ってや
The
つさ。
wisdom of
理
ancestors.
由は分からずとも長い経験で
Even without
そういう
understanding
結
the
果が得られる
reason,
こ
through
とを
long
知ってい
experience,
た
they knew that they would obtain that result. So could we use this same line of thinking in solving the crime then? Maybe we don't need to know why. We just need to...
原理を理解できない現象は多分彼らにとっては魔
These
法も
principles they
同
don't
然だっ
understand
たろ
were
う
probably
な
the。same as magic to them. Just like the person that just said ancient people who didn't understand the principles. I probably believe that. Damn, what a shoddy. Through the rain ceremony, their wish had reached the heavens and made the rain fall. Okay. To them, that was certainly magic. As long as they didn't understand thermals.
電気のスイッチを押せば明かりがつく。
I see. If you press the light switch, the light turns
子
on.
供は電球が
Yup,
なぜ
children do not
発
know
光
this
する
scientific
の
principle
か、
why a
そ
light
の
bulb
科学
lights
的
up.
原理を知らず、
It just happens.
結果だけを知っていてスイッチを押す。原理を知らずとも結果を得られるなら
If
ば、
they can
そ
obtain
れ
a
は彼
result
らに
without
と
knowing
っ
the
て
principles,
魔法
isn't
な
that
のであり
magic
ま
to
せ
them?
んか？
So it's kind of like in like gacha games, how if you just copy someone's build, you're gonna get that end game build slash result, but you're not knowing why you're doing that build. But you know that it's gonna be a good build for you. Okay,
面白い話だな。
that's pretty interesting.
まあ理屈から言いや
Logically, that's true.
例えば俺たちはテレビのブラウン管にど
For
うして
example, I don't
画
have a
像が
clue
映
why
る
the
のか
bronze tubes in a TV
理屈
show
は
a
さっぱり
picture.
分かってないでもテ
Yeah,
レ
but I
ビ
think
に
it's
物
completely
が
normal
映るの
things to
は
be
当た
displayed
り
on the
前だと思っ
TV.
てるブラウン管の原理を知らなくてもスイッチを押せばテレビが見られることだけは
I
知
at
って
least
い
know
る
that if I push the switch, I can watch TV. If I can push the switch, I watch
上
TV.
昇気流を理解せずに雨乞いをするのと全く同じだ
That's exactly the same as having a rain ceremony without understanding
つま
thermals.
り原理を知らないならばテレビだって魔
If I
法
don't know
も
the
同然
principles, even TV is the same as magic. But how do I relate this with the fucking Twin Towers and the Golden Spear?
いや魔法そのものだろうってわけか
Now, could you say it is magic?
あなたはブラウン管の構造がどうなっているか知っていますか？
No.
分解してその中身を見たことは
No.
ねえよ。本か何かで構造を読んだ気もするが、
Well, it's complicated and
難
didn't
しく
have
て
a
さっぱり
clue.
だったな。確か電子が蛍光物質にぶつかるとき発光して
Well, I shouldn't say the
どうなる
fluorescent
ことだ
material, it creates luminance or something like that.
それ
Yeah?
は遺書です。
That book was a
真
fake!
実はブラウン管の中に
What?
という妖
There's
精が
small
閉じ
people
込め
called
られてい
gremlins
て
shut up inside the broad tubes
魔法で仕事をして
and
く
they
れ
do
て
their
いるから
job
な
with
んです。
magic.
は
What?
バカなこと言うなよ。
ブラウン管の中を覗いたこともないのに
How can you
どうして
deny it if you have never looked inside a bronze tube? This is relating to the whole Devil's Proof and Hempel's Raven, right?
覗いたことはねえが、絶対にそんな妖精はいないと断言で
I'm
きる
simply
さ。
confident that small people like that definitely don't exist.
ここにブラウン管がない以上実証は不能ですよ。
Since there's no bronze tube here, that is impossible to prove.
確かに今この瞬
Yeah,
間
it is
は実
impossible
証
to
不能
prove
だ
right
が
this very moment. Another argued that, which only showed up in episode 1 when the people collectively believed in her. Yeah, but Battler was the only one that didn't believe in her, which then led to them getting into the Tea Party. And I'm assuming that because he didn't believe in her, the ritual wasn't able to come to fruition because he was the last missing part. You know the result, but not how we got that to that result, so you come whatever the process is. It's impossible to prove right this very moment.
後でどこかのテレビをばらしてみせればすぐに論破で
Take
きるさ。
apart TV somewhere, show you, and instantly won the argument.
ということは
In other words,
ブラウン管の中にグレムリンが閉じ込められていてその魔法
The
で
magic
映
here
像
that
を
gremlins are
映し
shut
出し
inside
て
the
いると
bronze
いう
tubes and display the
私
picture
の
with
魔法説
magic.
はブラウン管の中身を検証する
It's
まで
impossible to
否定
disprove
不
until
能
we
と
can
いう
verify the
ことになり
contents of
ま
a
すね。
bronze tube, correct? Yeah?
なんだよあれか。
What the hell, one of
悪魔の
those?
証明だって言いてえのか。
That's what I was thinking a little
お前
bit.
たち魔女のお箱だぜ。
That's your favorite trick, you witches.
悪魔の証明は消極的事実の証明が不可能
Exploiting
で
the
あることを
possibility,
逆手に
the
取った
impossibility
奇
of
弁
proving a
で
negative fact.
す。しかし今のブラウン管の話は違う。テレビをたった1台分解すれば済むだけの話ですよ。
そうだな。確かに悪魔の証明と
Okay.
は異なるな。
Okay, makes sense.
あなたの提唱する科学的説明と私の提唱する魔法的説明、そのどちらかが
One of
真
those
実
is the
です。
truth.
そしてそれはブラウン
And
管の
which one
中を
it can be
覗いた
asserted
時
as
に
soon as you
確
look
定す
inside
る。
the bronze
しか
tube.
しそれを確かめる瞬間の直前まで私たちは互いの説を否
So
定できないの
we're
です。
pretty much in a stalemate kinda right now. How can we prove that magic is not real? How can we prove that those twin towers aren't real?
つまり真実は一つであるにもかか
There's
わ
only
らず
one truth.
ブラウン管の中を覗
The
く
moment you
直
look
前
into
ま
the
では
bronze tube,
相反する真実
two
が
conflicting truths can
同時
exist
に
at the
2
same
つ存在
time.
することができ
I
る。
see, I see.
一つしか存在してはいけない真実
A
が
bizarre
二
space
つ
where
同
two
時に
truths of
存
which
在
one
で
only
き
is
る
permitted
異
to
空
exist
間。
may exist simultaneously. Which is why right now, Battler is believing that witches are real and magic is real. Is the cat in the box alive or dead? If you open the box, you will know the answer. You will know the truth. However, until you open that box, you can claim that the cat is alive, or you can also claim that it is dead. Rikichi is so good at these kind of talks, one of the best parts of his writing bags. I think so too. And like, as you go on with like Umineko, like your line of like thinking literally changes alongside with the story. It's freaking awesome. Each of the two parties makes a claim that according to them is the correct truth. And even though the two sides are conflicting, neither can win the argument as long as the box remains unopened. I see. Each of the two parties can make a claim that according to them is correct. So right now, Beatrice and Battler are technically correct. Even though they're conflicting, but they can't win. Okay. In other words, two truths can exist at the same time. Okay. Even though there can only be one cat in the box, it is packed with a living cat and a dead cat in a strange parallel world. I see. This is what Rokkenjima is now. This island is now a different world where a science theory and a magic theory exist at the same time. To a resident of the world of science such as yourself, At a glance, it may feel as though this island has been sucked into a world of magic. While that may be correct, it is not accurate. Strictly speaking, it has moved from the world of science to the midway point between that world and the world of magic. So at a glance, it appears to you as though the world is tilted towards the magic side. Or what if? But actually, this island is now in a perfectly impartial position with relation to the two opposing worlds.
It's
the midway between reality and magic, and it's probably up to us to probably shift that balance. A perfectly impartial world. How is that? Hasn't everything been going really bad for me the whole time? I think the island is completely neutral then, is what they're saying.
ならばこう考えるといいでしょう。
Perhaps you could think of it this
これ
way.
は裁判です。
This is a trial. That's what I was exactly thinking. A fucking
あな
trial.
たとベアトリーチェが
A court, yep.
相反する主
That's
張を
exactly
繰り
what I was
広げ
thinking
てい
here.
る法廷だと考えるのです
A。lawyer and a prosecutor.
ブラウン管裁判でもい
We
いで
could
しょう。
describe it as a Braun tube trial.
あの子はブラウン
A
管
child
の
claims
中
that
に
there
は
are tiny people
妖精
inside the
が入
Braun
っていると
tubes.
主張している。
Yep.
そして中
And
に
she
入
explains
って
about
い
the
る
lives
妖
of the
精
tiny
が
people,
ど
what
の
they
よう
look
な
like.
生態でどのような姿なのかどのような
What
魔
type of
力
magic
を
power
持
they
っている
have,
の
on and
か
on.
を
Yep.
次々に説明する。
Okay, that's
そ
Beato.
してあなたは
And you? We are denying that.
まあ図書館で勉強してブラウン管の構造を説明して反論するだろうよ。
Yep. But then, who's the judge though? And who's the jury? Who gives this final verdict?
この瞬間法廷にはあな
Is
た
that
の
us?
主張とあの子の主張が同時
At
に
that
存
moment, both
在
her
す
claim
る。
and that child's claim exist in the court at the same
も
time.
しもあの子の主張
You
に
went and
耳を
into that
傾け
child's
たらそ
claim
れはあたか
and
も
may hear
真
as though
実
it
に
were
聞こ
the
えてしまう
truth.
かもしれな
See
い。
as though it were the
あなた
truth.
はまさにそれを
That's
見せつ
precisely
け
what
ら
you
れ
were
る。
shown.
今この瞬間のロッケン島には確かに魔女の魔法も
Which
真
is a magic
実として
certainly might
存
exist
在
as
するかもしれない。しかしそれは猫の箱が開かれ
The
る
world
瞬
is an
間まで
uncertain
の
wave
不確定
function
な
existing
波
only until
動
the
関
moment
数
that
の
the
世
cat's
界。
box is opened, which is like a courtroom.
すべての状態が同
All
時に
states
説
can
明
be
で
justified
きる。
simultaneously.
しかし
However,
真
there's
実は
only
一
one
つで
truth.
す。
Yep.
それは観測されることによって収縮し
That is collapsed by observation. I've been here to hear your theories, but what's your take on the message bottles and this idea of being a tail? The whole message bottle from episode 1 epilogue, dude. I genuinely, I have no fucking idea. Like, I was spurging out, but like now with this fucking show of like magic, I really had no idea. Cause at first, I thought Mario was some sort of like key and whatnot in episode 1. But
無数の真実が淘汰されて
and that also that she was
真実になる
involved, but the message of the bottle, it seemed like she was lied to and that she was a victim. Because if I remember correctly, the message was saying something about please find out the truth, and the tone of the message seemed like as if she was regretting the decision, or it was very sad or whatnot. So Mara's jaw was all you remembered. I do remember that part, but that's classed by observation and countless truths were weeded out to become one truth. But what I think is... Sorry, I don't know if it's okay to ask questions. Oh, no, it's okay actually, because that's a part of episode 1, so it's totally cool with me. But I don't know, what I'm really thinking is everyone in the family really did die. Because the whole theme of coming back to life and remembering your form, what I'm thinking is by the end of like all these episodes and whatnot, they're all gonna be dead. But now we, as a viewer, we will have some sort of closure for ourselves. But the family themselves won't have some sort of closure because they're all probably dead. That's classed by observation. Countless truths are weeded out to become one truth.
法廷で例えるならば
It is like when in court,
これは
the
裁
judge
判
makes
長
his
による
judgment.
判
Yes.
決行為
And I'm
にも似てい
thinking
る
that
で
maybe
しょう。
we're the judge I'm guessing?
検察側、弁護側が
The two
それぞれ
truths from the
に主張する
prosecutors and the
二つの
defense's
真実は
claims. So I'm assuming that we're the judge and whatnot.
判決によって収縮し
Collapse with the judgment and
一つと
become
なる
one.
んです。
If everyone's dead, why are we here? The whole point of this is for Battler to disprove Beatrice's witch existence, but maybe it's to free her. But then if she's freed, if her soul is free, does that resurrect everyone completely maybe? Maybe there might be a happy ending, but right now in the back of my mind, I'm really thinking that everyone is just dead. Unless there is some sort of like crazy happy ending where like everyone is saved somehow.
あんたの言
So
葉
to
を
say
借り
in
る
your
とつまり
words,
今のこの島はブラウン管の中を覗く直
this on
前
right
の
now
世界
is the
って
world
わけ
record
なんだ
before looking into the bronze tube,
だ
yeah.
からこそ
Therefore, neither the science
科学
theory
説
nor
も
the
魔
magic
法説
theory
も
can be denied.
どっち否定できないってことは
And
つ
since they
ま
cannot be
り
denied,
どちらも真実
both
と
can
し
exist
て
as
存
truth.
在できる。
Yeah.
だから魔女も魔法も
That is why
存
both
在
witches
し
and
得る。
magic can exist.
しかし同時にそれを否定す
However,
る
at
あ
the
な
same
た
time,
の
your
意
opinion
見
which
もま
denies
た
them can also
真実と
Yep.
して相反する二つが
Is
同
ruled with
時
two
に存
conflicting
在
things
で
changed
き
at
る
the
世
same
界。
time.
そして相反する真実が互いを否定する理由にできない世界。
Yeah? So how do we get that edge now, Battler? How do we get this edge here?
理解できてきましたか？
Yeah? Battler making a science Gundam to fight Beatrice's magic Gundam and rips a hole in time and saves everyone from the past.
つまりベアトがどんなすげえ魔法を俺に見せようと
No
も
matter how much awesome magic Beato shows me,
それは魔法説の主張
that's
でしか
only a
なく
claim from the magic theory and doesn't
俺を否
disprove
定する
mine.
ことには
Yeah,
当たらない
exactly, exactly.
ベアトがどんな魔法を俺に見せようともこの世界ではそ
In
れを
this
もっ
world
て
that
魔法
cannot
が
become
存在
proof
する
that
証拠
magic
にはなり
exists.
得ないって
Alright.
こと
そうです。あの子は木からリンゴが落ちることすらも魔法で説
We'll
明し
explain
よう
an
とす
apple
るでしょ
falling
う。
from a tree with magic, but then you're able to explain that through the scientific route by simple gravity or with the wind or
あの子
whatever.
は一見杖を振るって魔
A
法
child
に
may
て
shake her
リン
staff
ゴを
and
も
pluck
ぎ
the
取
apple
り
with magic,
大地に落としたかのよう
claim
に主張
that
す
she
るかも
dropped
し
it
れ
to the
ない。
earth.
しかしそれはあの子の主
However,
張
that
の
would
一
be
つに
nothing
過
more
ぎ
than
ない
another
の
one
で
of her
す。
claims. So what we saw with the whole magic sequence and them fighting, that was just her claiming that it happened?
あの子のいかなる主張もあなたの主張する機会を拒むこと
Can
は
we
で
interpret
き
it
ない。
like that, kinda?
その意味においてこの世界は双方に
In
あま
that
りに
sense, this
公
world
平
is
な
quite
のです。
impartial to both sides.
なるほどだがよその論法で言ったならたとえ俺が科学説で正論を示したと
By
こ
that
ろ
argument, even though I show a sound argument with my
で
science
奴の魔
theory,
法説と正面衝
all we
突
do
を
is
起こす
collide
だ
head
け
on
で
with her magic theory, and I can't
俺
win
もま
against
た
her
奴を
either.
論破
Yeah.
できない
So what if Battler has to go inside of this magic leaning theory? So what if he has to put himself as if magic is real in order to disprove it's real? Maybe he might have to accept magic in order to say that it's fake. Maybe. I think that might be a way to somehow disprove magic, perhaps.
しかもそのファイナルジャッジはブラウン管を覗かない限り
There
つ
won't
か
be
ない
any final judgment until we peek into the bronze tube, yeah. Wanted to chill with his cousins, now he's having a high. Yeah, I don't know. Either his tea was laced, or maybe they had some shrooms, or absinthe. I don't
こ
know.
の世界のブラウン管はどこにあるんだ
So he just has to focus on the result instead of the magic mumbo jumbo that happens to make it happen. Yeah. So we know that at the end of it all, just because the whole magic shit happens, we know that our Beatrice eventually killed this predecessor Beatrice here. So we know that. We can probably assume that happened in the real world. That whole magic battle thing, if that just happened, whatever. But we could probably assume that in the real world, our Beatrice killed predecessor Beatrice. Let's see. I think one of the things that really fucks people up is not just trying to figure out what's happening in the Mercer, it's also figuring out what is happening with the metal world, and then on top of that, what's happening in the actual our world of Umineko. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. But in my opinion, though, that's what makes this story so like fun. Though there's just so much holes and stuff and like all this mystery and like eventually it just seems like they're all somehow tied together somehow. And to me, that's fun. We need to learn magic to disprove magic. Yeah.
俺たちに議論なんて必要ないってことになる。
There's no reason for us to argue.
俺たちは仲良くブラウン管の中身を覗けば
Okay,
いい
here we
だけの
go.
話じゃねえのか。
Wouldn't it be alright if we just got along and peeked into the Brawn tube?
中に妖精が本当にいたら、
If there really is a tiny
俺
person
の
that I
全
suffer
面
total
敗北
defeat.
がいなかったら、
Other words.
逆に俺の
Otherwise, I
勝
win.
て。
Exactly.
俺たちはブラウン管を覗かずに
Why do we have to hold this debate
ど
without
うし
looking
て
into the
論争
Brawn
を繰り
tube?
広げなくちゃならないんだ。
Because you need evidence. You need proof.
それこそがあの子があなたに挑んだ
That itself is the
ゲー
game
ム
which
な
that
のです。
child has challenged you to.
裁判ではなくチェスと
Perhaps
例え
instead
る
of
べ
a
きで
court,
しょ
I
う。
should use chess as an example. Fuck. I think the court analogy, I was thinking of that in my head, and that made complete total sense for me. Basically the steps before the results are in this black box that need to be figured out before a battle can claim whether it's science or magic. Okay. Yeah.
勝敗は裁判官が決めるのではない。
What happened to that Kinzo Mpreg short? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? It's posted. What? Perhaps instead of a court, I should use chess as an example. Victory and loss is not determined by a judge.
戦っているあなたたち自
You
身
who
が
are
決める
fighting
の
will
です。
decide it yourselves.
真実が同時に存在できるめちゃくち
You
ゃ
win
な
an
世界。
argument with an opponent in a screwed up world where multiple truths can exist at the same time.
現にあなたは論破されて今こうして屈服していますよ。
In a point of fact, you were being in an argument and are sitting right now submitting. He is. Because what he was shown, he wasn't able to disprove that. Where are all these shorts? I don't know. But they're all posted on
私に
Instagram and a
助言できるのは
TikTok
こ
though.
こまでです。
That is all the advice I can give you now.
もしもあなたが望む
Do you
な
wish
ら
I can occasionally give
時
you
折
advice?
助言を与え
Okay,
ま
hell
しょ
yeah.
う。
ああ、ありがとう。
Thanks, that really helps.
あんたの仇も俺が
I'll
取って
avenge you.
ありがとう。期待していますよ。
But if Beatrice really killed her in the real world, but her soul was in Kumasawa, what is that? What does that mean? Low-key grinding to this? It's a good soundtrack, man. Flip the chessboard. Unless they're talking about like their personality, like Kumasawa's old personality, maybe, of her being the original Beatrice. But then, who would be the new Beatrice then? Hold on. So if she was the original Beatrice, who would be the new one? Ava? Rosa? Shannon? I don't... Maybe Rosa? But that be... Because Kinzo raised the reincarnation of Beatrice here, right? So what if Rosa is a reincarnation of Beatrice and Kumasawa was the original But wait, no, Rosa killed the human Beatrice though. She's not dude, she's not the fucking Beatrice, dude. Nah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Old cast is just Kinzo with multiple personalities tripping on Absinthe? Dude, that's what I'm thinking. We're all Beatrices in this chat, dude.
あんた、名前は
What's her name?
ベアトリーチェはかつて
Beatrice used to be my name, but now that's surrendered. I do not have a name. Okay, so she's nameless.
ならば仮の
A temporary name.
ワルキリアス。
Oh wait, that was a fucking soundtrack. Virgilius. Okay, hold on. I did not write anything about this. Fuck that. Hold on. You know what? I will clean all this up later. I'll just write this down. Beato's The thing I actually know was saying her name. Oh, really? Well, good thing I didn't see it. OG. Temp name is Virgilius. Virgilius.
いえワルギリアではいかがです？
Virgilia? Wait. Suddenly changed to Virgilia. Wait, Okay, hold on. Let's see. Retired Endless Witch and Beatrice's master made proper use of the endless magic and dedicated her life to the happiness and smiles of people, which is the direct opposite of Beatrice, it sounds like. Taught Beatrice the endless magic and retired believing that Beatrice would devote herself to the people in the same way. As well as being Beatrice's master, she was also the consulting mage of Beatrice's old home. For this reason, Virgilia interacted with her in the manner of a servant. It is said that this was responsible for causing Beatrice's egotism and excesses. This is black. This is black. Stop. Her dress, that's brown. Look, that's brown. That's black. Stop. Oh, stop it. She loves bullying the weak and is capable of using trial and error endlessly to find the cruelest fate that they can possibly be given. She will be powerful, but the word has it that she's sometimes become obsessed with the art of creating certain patterns so that her means end up becoming her goals. Huh. Taught Beatrice the endless magic and retired believing that Beatrice would devote herself to people in the same way. So she thought that Beatrice was gonna end up just like her, serving the people, okay? She was her master and she was also the mage of Beatrice's old home, which is probably the OG human Beatrice. So there's OG human Beatrice, there's reincarnation Beatrice, there's predecessor Beatrice, and then there's our witch Beatrice. So there's 4 fucking Beatrices. There's 4. For this reason, Virgilia interacted with her in the manner of a servant. So she was being a servant to Beatrice then, because it is said that this was responsible for causing Beatrice's egotism and excesses. So essentially, Beatrice is a spoiled brat then. Is that how I'm understanding it? Nepo witch? Yeah, kinda.
ワルギリア
Virgilia.
ワルキュリア
Valkyria.
神話の女神の名前だっけか
Wasn't that the name of a legendary goddess?
いいえベアトリーチェのもとへ導
It
く
means the
も
one
の
who was
と
a
いう意味
guide
です
to Beatrice. It means the one who is the guide to Beatrice. But how does this connect to Kumasawa though?
煉獄さんの頂上に
I will guide you to that
あ
child
な
who
たの
waits at the summit of Mount Purgatory.
その案内人にふさ
It
わ
should
し
be
い
a
名
fitting
前
name for
で
that
す
kind of guide.
魔女を否定する俺が魔女の助けを
To
借
think
り
that
ると
I'd
は
accept help from a witch when I'm trying to deny witches. What? Okay. What if Kumasawa all along was the mistress? Okay, she was the OG Beatrice. Wow, dude, fuck, so many Beatrices. She was Virgilia. And then Kinzo was having an affair with her. We don't know what the actual wife looks like just yet. Ah, dude, I don't fucking know, bro. I don't fucking know, man. I accept a witch, help from a witch to deny witches. I see.
異なる主張が同時に存在できるこの
This
矛盾した世
contradictory
界
world
な
with
ら
different claims at the
それ
same time
も
that
あり
also
ってわけ
works.
だ
And you might as well.
笑える話だぜ
It's almost funny. So help. Yeah.
あの子の言葉を借りるけど本当にあな
I'm
た
borrowing
は
that child's words, but you truly are like a phoenix.
戦う気力が
Like
もう
Phoenix,
込み
right?
上がってきた
Your field of fight, your will to fight has already been revived.
さあ心の
Come,
準
if
備
your
が
heart
い
is
いなら
prepared, return to that
あの子
child.
の元へ
Okay.
あの子の座するチェス盤の正面へお戻り
Return
な
to
さい
the chessboard that child is sitting at.
私の弟子とどこまで
Let's
戦え
see.
るか楽しみにしていますよ
ああ見てろよ
Nice.
もうあいつの寝言には耳を貸さねえとことん冷静に俺の戦いを
Hell
貫いて
yeah.
やる
Very
もうあい
nice.
つの挑発には絶
I
対に
definitely
乗
won't
ら
get
ね
provoked by her anymore. Let us return
では戻りましょう。
Sensational
戦いの席へ。
to the seat of the battle. Why is the witch helping us though? Dude.
おおバトラー
Virgilia. The fact that she's helping us out so fucking much here. She's either Kenzo's real wife, Battler's real mom, or Kumasawa. But I don't know, maybe she really is Battler's, but I feel like if this was Battler's real mom though, he would have had a more visceral reaction into seeing her. Unless his real mom was a hidden mage maybe. And maybe that's why she died? I don't know. I don't fucking know here. I ain't got no clue.
そなたどこへ姿を消しておったのか負け犬は二度と姿を
I thought
現
this one
さ
was
ない
gonna
か
show
と
himself
思った
again, you see.
待たせたな。
Oh, he's back.
頭を冷やしてきたぞ。
There we go.
それで
And
わらわとお師匠様
We
の
gave her for no, yeah.
You
you think of a response to that pleasant, thrilling, refreshing, highly acclaimed, wonderful fantasy battle between Master and me?
あ
Yes.
んなのファンタジー以外じゃ説明不能だろ
Isn't it possible to explain without fantasy? Sure. But he's gonna accept it just to disprove it.
お嬢様、さっき親切で上品にする
You
と
only have just promised to be
お
kind
誓
and
い
act
になられた
refined.
ばかりですよ。
いけねえいけねえ
Alright, now what
バ
here?
トラの顔を見てるとついつい上機嫌になってしまうものでなほれほれほれそれでバトラさっきの戦いだ
How
が
will you
ど
respond?
ういう反応を
He's
示して
gonna
みせ
accept
るよ
it for the time being.
バトル何があったって？
何
What? He didn't see it
この
happen.
バラ庭園のどこに？
We're in this rose
お前ら
garden.
がニョキニョキ生やした塔が
Where are all
槍
those
が
spears and towers that you
どこ
grew?
に転がってんだ？
Yup, okay.
ねえじゃないか。
They're not here, are they?
つまりこいつがブラウン管の中身ってわけさ。
This is what we see inside the bronze tube. There's
ブ
nothing
ラ
there.
ウン管の中身一体何の話を始めるや
Oh, she didn't know that he was talking to... Okay.
今この瞬間バラ庭園には何もない。
True. No rubble, no nothing.
さっきまでは魔法で塔が生えていたかもしれねえさ。だがそれはブラウン管の中
That's
の
only
知る
until
ま
we learn what's inside the bronze tube.
魔法バトルはお前の解釈。
This is your interpretation that it was a magic battle, and that's nothing more than a claim, but his claim is that it never
今
happened.
この場に何もないのがその証拠だ。
And now is the proof of that.
俺はさっきの魔女の戦いにこう反論する。
Interesting. This is how I argued back about the witch's battle just now.
今この場に何もないのは
Right
何事も
now,
なか
there
った
isn't
ことの
anything here,
証
and that
明
proves
だと
that
な。
nothing happened.
あのなさすがに第一の晩から大暴れはできぬしわらわもこの
Can't
バ
make
ラ
a
庭
mess
園
on
は
the
気にし
first
ているの
twilight,
だ
and I do like that rose garden you
被
see.
害を及ぼさないため結界の中で戦っておった
I
の
fought inside a barrier. Yeah, right, bro.
だ
Yeah,
から現
right.
実には何の影響も与えていないのは当然のことよ
It's only natural that it wouldn't have any influence on reality.
それがお前の主張だ
That's your
な。
claim?
ああ、それも
Here
あ
we
り
go.
な。
Here we
だ
go.
が
Here we
今
go.
この瞬間のバラ庭園に何もない。
The Discord link below is expired. Oh shit, dude. I don't know why that it expired. Here, maybe this one might work. I think. Try that one.
だから魔
And
法
therefore
など
there is
な
no
かったと
magic
いう
and
俺の
hasn't-
主張を何ら妨
Good
げるもの
argument,
ではない
Valor.
んだ。
Good claim.
おい
Good claim.
おいそんなめちゃくちゃでわらわの
Absolutely.
魔法を否定できるのか魔法がないは証明不
It's
能
impossible to prove that magic does not exist. But vice
悪魔の
versa,
証明
though.
であるぞ
But vice versa.
今この瞬間のこのバラ庭園が真
The
実だ。
truth is this garden at this very
覗
moment.
いた瞬間
The
に
instant you look
ブラウ
inside,
ン
the
管
tiny
の
people
中の
inside
妖
the
精
bronze
は
tube will
蒸発する。
vanish. Yup.
そしてここには何の
And
魔
there are
法
no
の痕
traces.
跡もない。
Yup.
だからお前らの魔女の戦い
Yup.
は行われなかった。
Good.
なんだその回その
A power.
力もしや
Could it be?
お忘れですか？
I've forgotten,
多
lady.
層世界収縮術です。
The multi-planar world collapsation. What is this technique, bro? What is this fucking technique? I have no idea. Okay, listen, bro. That is literally a buzzword. Yeah, literally buzzwords galore, bro. Alright, hold on. It could be important. Could be slightly important here. Battler is using the multi-planar world collapsation technique against Beato's Devil's Proof. Alright, sure.
無限の魔女の力
The power of a finite witch, which is the pair of the power of an endless witch. The power of a finite witch? Which is the pair to the power of an endless
無
witch.
限の魔女にしか悟ることができず
Only an endless witch will be able to understand it, and it causes the strongest effect for an endless witch.
最も強力な効果を発揮します
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what this means. This is the power of a finite witch because Virgie is off the chessboard. She's not the endless witch anymore, so therefore she's a finite witch. It is a pair to the power of an endless witch. Okay, only an endless witch will be able to understand it, and it draws the strongest effect.
シュレディンガーの猫箱か。
Schrodinger's cat box. Interesting.
老いぼれ魔女め。
Old hag of a
綺
witch.
麗な入れ知恵を。
Uncalled for hint.
時間をロスった使用人5人とじい様で6人の死体
With 5 servants and grandfather, there are 6 corpses.
状況を確認させてもらう
Let
ぜ
me check the
俺
scene.
がもたもたしてて
Here we go.
無駄にしちまったここからはサクサクいくぜ
No, I'll oh, okay, here we go.
席につけベアトリーチェ
Holy shit.
よう
Now
やく
he's
第
taking
一番
charge
じゃねえ
now.
か本番スタート
What's that, the real thing?
どんと来やがれ
Okay. Cold. Hey, that was sick. Hell yeah. No more getting naked, no more face down, ass up, no more of that. Skirmish, and is now chapter skirmish right now. Alright. All this or just to probably get owned later? Probably not, but I think that's a great time to end the stream though. It is already 11 o'clock. Here, I'm gonna save. We all wish that we were Battler at the end of episode 2. Dude, I do not wish to be chained up with a dog collar face down ass up. We were not promised 8 hours. Yeah, no, today was gonna be a chill short stream today though, but tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be streaming. If I am streaming, it'll be around 6 p.m. Same time-ish. Yeah, it's just today, I just got started really late. We need an Umineko channel. Oh, Discord? Oh, that's the LARPing channel. Just, if you talk in that channel though, make sure you use spoilers though. Yeah, chat. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day though. But yeah, it's the LARPing channel in here though. Pretty much, this is our visual novel channel though. If I'm being honest with you. Alright. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out here. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, keep an eye out on Discord because that's when I usually say if I'm streaming or not. So I'll let you guys know if I'm streaming or not. But probably, yeah, so it's like 50-50 here. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Good night. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy yourself. Get some sleep. Get some food. Hydrate if you're able to. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. That was really cool. That was fun. That was chill. Thanks for making this very enjoyable. I think we're nearing towards the halfway mark of episode 3, I think, because now we're on the first Twilight, so I think we'll be able to finish episode 3 next week. By next week, maybe? Unless it's super fucking long, which probably another 2 more weeks, but we are nearing the end of the question arcs, I think, so. Honkai Thorough Break? We're not taking a fucking Honkai Thorough Break, dude. No, dude. No. See you guys. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. After this rate, only 48 more streams until we finish? Yeah. And then we'll be on Wuthering Waves. Anyways. See ya. Good night. Bye-bye. Love me.